So, who the hell are you? I don't even recognize. Who is this person over here? Does anyone recognize?
I've never heard of
What's your name, sweetie? Are you lost?
I'm Jane.
You're Jane?
Dude, I've been playing this game for like probably 6 months now.
6 months now? Okay, I just...
Jane's the cool captain of the Blood Knights.
Oh, Jane Drakenhov.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, right?
Drakenhof?
Does it not?
Drakenhof these nuts.
It was
I don't know. That was
actually
stupid.
exactly like
can we roll again? Just
Yeah. Hey, can you put us back on? Put us back on starting soon. Put us back on starting soon. We're gonna try that again.
We're gonna try that again. Right.
All right, we're back. All right, back on starting screen.
No,
Yep.
we
Back
were,
on
and then we.
All right, Drakenhof these nuts.
No, put it one more time. Put it one more time.
That's it. Cut. Try it.
Cut.
Okay,
you son of a bitch.
sorry.
This is a stream fucking premium content. You take your shitty little pictures and you're
like it's not very heavy. No, you have to verify your kill you.
I'll kill you right now. I swear.
Roll for it. Oh shit.
I think we're buddies.
Hey! Okay. Hey everybody, welcome to the stream.
Thank you for subscribing with Prime.
That was worth the primer right there.
For the Moodang stand. Who's Moodang stand?
Hey yo! Hey!
The hippo!
My queen!
Guys, if
Our queen, actually.
all of our queens.
Yes.
If you guys, thank you for giving, thank you for subscribing with Prime. Guys, if we get a hype train, I'll start everyone out with advantage. Thank you so much for being here tonight. We are kind of rebuilding the channel. Took 2 weeks off to go on a little trip. You probably didn't hear about it, and that's fine. But
I didn't mean to give that many.
Double biddies from Panda, guys. We're dangerously close to the hype train, and if we get to a hype train tonight, that'll mean just the world to me. So thank you guys so much, and there'll be some bonuses for our players. Speaking of our players, welcome back to the table.
Hi.
Oh my God, Miranda.
Hello.
Looking so good, looking so hood. Welcome back.
It's so good to be back.
Where have you been, buddy? And who is? If you could blame one person for why you haven't been at the games recently,
Give me a duck.
who would it be? Just like.
You know, honestly, if I could blame one person, I'd blame God.
Thank you. Thank you. That's what I was thinking.
Fucking God.
That's not very paladin of you.
Wow.
I would blame my enemy's God. Who is Circa's arch enemy God?
Phalencia.
Phalencia, that fucking bitch.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I don't know.
Fucking bitch.
She's like an evil god.
Evil god.
Get one.
Die.
It's been so hard being Miranda without you. Guys,
It's gonna be British.
we are at a hype train level 1. If we get to hype train level 2, we will do side quests because I love them. Hold on real quick. Side quests. But yeah, we're really happy to welcome back Miranda. It's going to be pretty awesome. So let's just go ahead and dive right in. 2 sentences about you, 2 sentences about your character. We'll clap. And guys, thank you for level 1 hype train. Again, we get to level 2, we will do some side quests.
I'm
go ahead.
Kat. I've been on my training arc, which
Yes.
is why I've been gone.
What's the last thing you remember?
Oh my God! It was the kitty man, the Rakshaka, or however you say that fucking creature's name. We were gonna go, and because I could tell you really wanted to do it, and I was like, Miranda would want to like smite these guys, and so I was like, we have to go to the dinner party to stop the evil here. And so
I was very okay with you guys leaving that girl to die.
I was not, because
And you're like, we don't want to go take this fight. I'd be like, all right.
I'm a Christian. I wasn't going, but then I never got to do the fight.
I just got
was
the
very sad
meanest.
about
I got
that.
the meanest glare from our stage manager tonight, because that's her character's canonical adopted daughter.
I got you.
And I was like, I was okay with letting her die. I just got
These other bitches, I
We
don't
didn't do
know,
the
but
fight.
I got
We just went to dinner. We're invited back next month.
Yeah, right. Yeah, right. Because
It's gonna be like a monthly thing. We just go. For dinner.
Eudora's actually renting that palace from you guys now.
Oh, well. Spoilers, but yeah.
Oh, proper. No, we
we got
can't be
property.
landlords.
You are landlords.
I tried to be like, yo, we don't have to charge them anything, and they're like, no, like, look, we'll
No.
work out the terms. I'm like,
This is why you need the paladin.
We're already rich.
Because
We
I'm not
gotta
standing
me,
for that.
the fucking dragon is like, yo, she doesn't need to pay
No,
us.
no.
If-
we need to clarify.
If you guys
It was-
did say that, then I apologize. She's not paying rent.
Oh no,
No, it wasn't all of us. It was her.
yes.
The one person
Fucking
not
capitalist.
It's always.
Yeah!
fucking
Yeah.
Cassie. That bitch next to Jeremy. All right, continue.
Well, I play Miranda, a child of God, who also does not care for capitalism, clearly. And I'm a warlock, level 3 now.
Level 3
I'm
now.
a barbarian, level 4.
What's your
And a
pact?
paladin, pact of the blade. And now I have life drinker, which is little fucky rules.
Little
written,
fucky
but,
rules.
but,
Like a vampire
but it's
now,
for
like-
vibes.
Like,
It's for
yeah, what
vibes.
does that mean?
It's just more damage.
It's just.
It doesn't actually
5
heal you.
necrotic damage.
It's just 5 more damage. It doesn't actually heal you or anything like the name would imply.
Because I love radiant and necrotic damage.
Yes. It's gonna be really annoying when you fight things with resistances, and I'm like, alright, well, let me just...
Oh no, I know what all my types are.
Oh, really? What's your type?
Yeah, okay, so
Tall girl
2d6
with a
of
big ass.
slashing,
Oh.
1d4 of force, either a d6 of radiant or necrotic depending, 5 flat of necrotic, and then whatever my smite, so radiant. So your choice. You get 4 damage types for the price of 1.
Alright, and next up...
Alright, it's your boy Jam, Karama. Your boy just leveled up, so I'm a level 9 barbarian now. So,
Well, and there's an idea kicking around for that next level that I'm kind of excited for.
you know, for right now, we just, I got a nice little brutal critical.
Mm-hmm.
And, also, fresh from Kyoto, bitch.
Stand up. Stand up. Do a little twirl for me, please. You don't have to if you don't want to. Yeah, kimono time.
Yeah,
Is that also Vinland on the front?
yeah. Nah,
Nice.
this,
Put that.
That's the
Demon Slayer.
Demon Slayer.
I really need to wear my.
Oh, he's been covering it up.
Yeah, and like I said, fresh from Kyoto, bitch. And also support black business.
Support black business.
Go see Sinners,
Go see Centers.
#1 in the world right now. Also, Thunderbolts are good too. But we supporting black business as well.
Yes.
So go see Sinners. And as always, I got these hands. I always do. They got hands in Sinners too. Just know that.
All right. Next up
I
is
am
the
trendy.
empty chair.
Yeah.
The
Oh, sorry, shit, my
capitalist.
bad. I jumped ahead.
Yeah, how
Would you
dare
like to
you?
introduce your character?
Dirty fucking capitalist.
This is the dirty fucking capitalist, and moving on. Who's getting buffs tonight, by the way?
Oh, she didn't level up.
Oh, well, alright. We'll figure it out. Okay.
All right, well, that was a great introduction. I don't know how I'm going to top that. Hi,
It was
I'm
really good.
Trendy. My type is also 2d6 slashing damage.
Oh, God.
Today I will be playing Stothic Dawnbringer. He's an hobgoblin cleric sorcerer who just hit 12th level sorcerer, and I took a feat, Observant, which means my passive perception is a rich 29.
I can essentially sneak up on him on an at 20.
Nice. And my Stothic fact of the day, my spirit animal is a hippopotamus.
That was the
Mahoney.
that was the only animal that Theodore Roosevelt feared.
Not the
They're-
pygmy
they're
one.
scary.
They're fucking
fuckers.
terrifying.
Yeah, like no full-on actual hippos. Chat, do you know full-on hippos are terrifying?
Yeah.
Pygmy hippos are chill.
I don't know, dude. You seen Mudang? You do not want any of this smoke.
You know what?
you-
That's fair. She is full of hatred. So.
Hey.
But she's also cute and perfect.
They eat a whole watermelon like a steak.
That's right.
They also the term sweating blood comes from hippos because their sweat does have a reddish hue, and when they were like attacking people in Nile, the Egyptians thought they were just like pouring blood out of their bodies.
Well, Roosevelt thought that shit too.
Yeah, it's pretty terrifying.
Any hoozles.
Anyway,
Any
hippos
hoozles.
are nightmares.
Yeah. And I think they're what is the Egyptian hippo god? Is that the one that's like basically current like ferries the dead?
Yeah, ferries the dead.
Is that
to
the hippo?
To the field. of
Fill us in,
Radiance.
chat.
Yeah,
Look up your Egyptian lore and hit me up.
I
But,
was so mad in Moon Knight when they made an Egyptian, the first female Egyptian superhero they made for the show Moon Knight, and she's a servant of the hippo god, and people were like, oh, why is she bird themed? They just wanted a sexy bird. I'm like, no, she's the bird that rests atop hippos. Like that's the point.
Taweret, goddess of childbirth and fertility, embodies protection.
Yeah.
Moo Dang. All right,
That's my girl.
that's my girl. That's all of our girls. She's the one. Also Poppy too. And any of the other ones, I follow them all. All right, I concede my turn.
Wait, no fun. Oh, the fun fact was spirit animal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Alright, go ahead.
Hi, yeah, I'm Lagerzir Panzer. I play the Drake Warden Ranger Drac, the real fake dragon, who's currently a kobold. I don't have anything near as interesting as like, literally anyone, other than, actually no, this is just for me. If you've been paying attention to the world and just knowing how it's on fire and everything right now, yeah, do me a favor, just contact your representatives and tell them to say no to the budget proposal.
Yes.
Because as it stands, the proposed budget would cut 50% science throughput on the ISS, and that's kind of my job.
Yes, so please contact your representative, tell them to vote no on the proposed budget so we can have more money for science.
And Drew.
And Drew.
Please.
Fuck Elon Musk, because that's where all the money in NASA would be going to.
Yeah. Yeah. Elon, if you're watching this, take a long
Fuck
walk.
off.
Take a long walk off a short pier
You
for
can
me,
feel
alright?
the rage, and I appreciate that.
I'm gonna be real nice to Drac tonight because Angry Drew is Scary Drew.
Angry Drew.
So I'm just gonna be real, like Drac. You know what? Hey. Someone comes up behind Drac right now and gives him a real nice back massage. Just whatever we're doing, they're like, "Hey, man, how's it
Maybe
going?"
we have 1,000 plat, baby.
No, plat. You have 1,000 silver. I'll give you 1,000 silver.
I'll take it.
Yeah. Oh shit. We all forgot to mention our characters are inherited nepotism, so we also do get 1,000 platinum.
Yeah.
What?
No. It's, yeah.
Don't knowing Pan, it's like actually nepotism's part of my backstory. I get 1,000
Yeah.
gold.
No,
for
not just
stuff.
mine. Like all of ours. So we.
Oh, okay. Of course.
That's literally anti that.
Freaking! You know what? I will give you 10 Electrium.
No.
That's too much of a pain to convert. No thanks.
No, because Electrum is just the D&D cryptocurrency because no one fucking uses it, and it's a scam.
Damn.
Also, like we're talking nepotism. The funny thing is, I mean, I'm like literally, essentially Miranda's patron.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
No, baby.
I wasn't born that way. That's not nepotism.
So it's the patron relationship is actually very interesting between you because essentially Dandy began to die and you needed someone to because she was housing too much draconic power as Drac was achieving more and more of his magical form. His cobalt body couldn't withstand it. So kind of how the magic between Dandy and Drac works, as you guys figured out, is it's sharing the burden of like an ancient dragon's magical force. Miranda has very nicely siphoned off some of that power, and you need to think of cool dragon ways for your necrotic. Actually, I will give you a dark bargain right here, right now.
Oh.
I have a dark bargain right now. So with your new warlock ability, you would get 5 more necrotic damage, right?
Okay, so 10 total necrotic damage.
No, you greedy whore. No. Listen. The element that goes with a sapphire dragon is thunder, correct? I am going to swap for you 5 sonic or thunder damage instead of necrotic. You want this deal because necrotic is resisted by way more things than thunder is.
Yeah.
I accept.
You want to be? Yeah. So basically, he's asking, do you want to be more like draconic flavored or
Yeah.
like
death.
flavored?
Also, thank you for the
Also,
300
do you want another
biddies.
damage type you can deal?
Yes.
I will accept.
Yeah.
I now deal one
She's
more damage.
flexible.
type,
She's
though,
2d6
so.
slashing, 1d6
Be
force,
warned.
5 thunder.
I will also tell you guys that every sub we get tonight until we get to 6, we will do a side quest for, because I really, really like them, and I think they're a lot of fun, and they're best done in the beginning of a game. If we get them, our players have the most time to complete them and reap their fun, funky rewards. Rain's backstory includes magical item crafting. Can I add an extra? Okay, and there's 5. Thank you ever so much. I wasn't expecting those all to come from one person, but yeah, absolutely. Thank you so much.
I'll get to introduce myself eventually.
Yes. So sorry. A little bit, but I want to answer somebody's question. You can make 1 uncommon magical item per year at the Red Raven Academy. I will give you an uncommon item, but you send it to me for review. Which does remind us, coming at...
Is that 1 per person?
Yes, 1 per person. Which does remind me, guys, next Saturday is our Tier 3 game. If you're a Tier 3 subscriber and or if you gave $200 at a last charity event, you will be getting a little message tomorrow inviting you to play. And yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. You might get to go on a little quest with Mulch at the Red Raven Academy, so look forward to that, because you guys do know the kind of player that Oki is, and it's going to be crazy fun.
Are we good? Are we ready?
I think we're ready.
Okay. Hi everyone. I'm Ethniel Mayo, resident Elip, girl here on the channel, and I play Dandelion Moose Moosculus, the bubbly wobbly punk rock anti-capitalist circle of the city druid satyr. This week's fun fact about Dandy is her favorite treat at Disney World is Dole Whip. Yeah, I know it does. If Dandy went to Disney World, her favorite treat would be Dole Whip. But her favorite alcoholic drink at Disney World would also be Dole Whip, but with rum.
Okay.
Alright, I'm gonna ask,
Actually, can
what
you
is
come set
that?
up the Discord for me? We forgot to do that.
I've never heard of it.
So Dole Whip is like a delicious pineapple ice cream.
Oh, cool.
It's so good. So good. A little bit of vanilla in there.
Okay. I'm gonna go behind the curtain and start setting up the Discord so our amazing stage manager can just quickly send it to each of you guys in your Discords.
Well, while we're doing that, why don't we get our recaps?
Exactly.
Yay.
Yeah. Yeah, you go ahead.
I mean, do you want our recaps from the non-Brazen games? Because those were the last couple ones. Anyway. No?
I don't think
I liked
so.
yours. Yours was
Oh,
good.
thank
it was
you.
It was Jurassic Park because we fought a version of the Tarrasque in a Jurassic Park setting.
You wanna know what's crazy?
Uh-huh.
Is that when you showed me that, I already knew what it was.
Okay, you
I
were
just-
playing it good.
I knew if I would just like move my face any other way, that would have been like, oh, it's something big, and I was just like, oh.
And then prior to that, DJ ran a Easter-themed episode where we went on an egg hunt. That was very fun. Okay, so the one before that. Haha, yes! I love that I have this highlighted here. So not a ton of notes, because I'm really trying to conserve my last couple pages, but we're going to get through the rest of them tonight. All right, here we go. So, Sudden Monkey Companion. Its name is Night Monkey. It's a spider monkey that wears a domino mask and has a cape, and it has the Staff of Striking magical item. So it's a bad
Is
monkey,
it bananas?
mother
Or
monkey.
is
No,
it another
bananas
monkey?
is Night Monkey is a separate entity.
Yes.
That is Trendy's monkey.
Which reminds us,
I got a monkey.
an
yeah.
idea was floated. Is it in the notes? Because I don't want to say it if it's in the notes.
No, go ahead.
Okay, so
Oh, it's in Drew's.
okay, all right. I will wait then.
Okay. But yeah, and it got to immediately steal a moment of spotlight because Kay says the DM was just like describing the scene as he does, and he's like, yeah, blah blah blah. He's got all these scrolls of whatever that he's flaunting in front of you, and I'm like, no, monkey steals a scroll. So the monkey just runs down to try and like snatch a scroll without it noticing. He's like, roll a stealth check, nat 20.
And I know technically nat 20s are not auto successes on skill checks.
That was.
It was just for fun.
But I like to have 20s matter at my table.
And I was thinking like, oh, dude, I bet I stole a really cool spell scroll, like Finger of Death or like a high-level fireball or something. He's like, no, you stole a devil contract.
Yep.
I have the contract for someone's life.
Oh.
And it is
Oh my
owned
lord.
by a gnome by the name of Tito. We
Yes.
have not found him yet. We just know it belongs to a gnome named Tito somewhere on the planet.
Which you, chat, named. You named
Yeah, thanks
Tito,
for naming
you
him Tito.
Fox.
Um,
Not anything like Cassardrius or
No.
anything that sounded...
Tito.
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 Maybe he's
Tito the
an
gnome.
alcohol merchant.
He's Michael
Maybe
Jackson's
he
brother.
is. Yeah, you know. But yeah, next note was now Eudora got these hands.
Yes, Eudora fights very well. His last name is Watts, Chad is telling me.
Tito Watts. Thanks, chat.
Is that an actual Tito? Because we might not be able to use that if it is.
If it's a real person, maybe not.
Yeah, if that's a real person.
I am.
If that's not a real
I'll
person,
Google.
we're pretty okay with Tito
I'll
Watts.
Google as we keep going.
Okay. Well, Tito, to be determined last name.
Tito to be determined.
Yeah, that's his last name. To be determined. All one
Tito
word.
to be determined.
Drac plus beard fan art when?
Oh yeah.
When are we gonna get the Drac with the beard?
There is a famous Tito Watts.
Yeah.
Tito Watts and his wife were arrested for selling golden tickets to heaven to hundreds of people.
Scam kid.
That does sound like the type of gnome that would have a contract with the devil.
He's real.
We will workshop that and get back
Yeah,
to
you know what? That's pretty good.
That's pretty
Tito
good.
what?
Tito
Tito
Watts.
what?
Tito Tots.
Chat, you guys are being so active right now. I really appreciate it. Guys, I'm gonna need dwarven names and items in a magic shop, so be thinking. I'm gonna have you guys roll for it randomly, but I'm also gonna take suggestions from the chat.
Quote, I believe this was Karama. We gotta kill this guy before my wedding.
That was such a good one. We gotta kill this guy before my wedding. I've been practicing my Mama Alondo voice, so.
And then we inherited a mausoleum. We're gonna turn it into a houseoleum. It's a and I wrote this down so it's canon.
Yes.
10 bed, 10 bath, 10 kitchen mansion.
No.
Yeah.
You said it.
You said it.
Alright, fine. 10 bed, 10 bath, fine.
10 kitchens.
No,
Yeah,
it's 2
10
kitchens.
No, 10 kitchens.
2 kitchens. I'm drawing the line at kitchens.
It's in the note.
Hard line at
It's in the
kitchens. 2 kitchens. Hard line.
But yeah, the item get Scroll of Devil's Contract for someone's life, made to the Rakshasa by a gnome named Tito for a magical drum or something.
Yes, a drum that made him like perfect at playing drum. So you
Yeah.
could go around and play the drum, get
The
money.
Devil's Fiddle contract.
Devil's
In this
Fiddle
case, it was
essentially
drum.
was drum.
I thought it was to make fire hotter.
What? No?
The drum was to make fire hotter.
Doesn't matter. This
It's
dude
fine.
threw his life
Sure,
away.
we'll add that in.
It
his
also makes fire hotter.
Yeah. Bonsai dandy cams? I don't know what that is. Anyone want to enlighten us?
Were we talking about putting security cameras?
In
Oh
bonsai
wait,
plants?
yes, giving everyone a bonsai tree on the ship and me doing the plant.
Oh yeah, transport
like,
me
peeking
plant
out.
so you can
How's it
just
going,
yeah.
guys?
Because we had to talk to Mr. Spyman and be like, yo, hey, about these contracts that we stole one thing, if you hear
Yes.
anything about them, because losing a contract is kind of a big fucking deal.
Losing contracts is a big fucking deal, and Azazel stole 17 of them. So,
He only has 16 in his possession.
but he only has 16 in his possession,
Yeah.
which he might notice swiftly. Good luck!
How would he know how many he got? He just yanked.
How would
both
he
of
know
them.
how many he got?
He has like an eidetic memory. He just sees 17 and grabs them and puts
You're
17
full
in.
of
Have the keen mind feat.
Yes.
Nah, it doesn't seem like it's on his character sheet. I wrote it down. Anyway.
Excuse me, DM. I have the
I have
villain's
your-
character sheets. It's not on there.
Next note was gruel and cooter juice.
Oh my god.
Yummy.
Bitter juice is not real.
Yes, it is.
It is real. It's
No.
real. Since we were talking about gnome a lot, you know what, OPP? Yeah, you know me. GNOME. All right, so Jeremy's just like, why? Why do I play with these people?
Jeremy's like, this isn't normal white. This is advanced white.
Is this a monarchy or capitalism? Well, considering they made the building out of precious gems and metals, it might be an oligarchy. Whoops.
Gargle these nuts.
Yeah. I would expect that from me.
Bored.
Oligarchy. It's an oligarchy. Oligarchy.
Yeah.
There's a picture out there on the internet. It's someone holding a sign in a protest, and it just says Elon can oligargle these nuts.
Gargle these.
I said yes.
Oops, all crunchberries.
What?
Oops, all crunchberries.
Oops, all
Because we met the crunchberry extended family.
Oh,
Yes.
Oh my god.
Yes, you met another grudge bearer. He doesn't know of Charles. You met General Grudge Bearer, I believe.
General Crunchberry. You know?
Should recruit
He was a
him
captain
based
on his cereal, but now he's a
cousin's
general. He's doing
abilities.
good. He's doing good.
Chad is applauding you, by the way, Drew. They say, to quote, "You are in rare form today, and I appreciate it."
It's not an original one for me. I stole it from the internet.
Don't tell him that.
You
Well,
can't
Case
just
never tells them that.
Never tell. None of my jokes are original.
He
Giggity.
takes them from me.
I do.
You can't fast travel with enemies nearby.
You cannot fast travel with enemies nearby.
Don't remember what that was from. That's gonna happen a lot. We'll just move on.
Oh, it's probably something to do with
Some of
like,
the transport via plants.
Transport via plans? Sure, why not?
that, or I think we were trying to figure out if we had enough time for long rest or short rest. I don't know.
Oh,
You guys
yeah.
always try this bullshit where, like, if Dandy scries on a tree, does that count as being familiar with the tree, and then she can transport via plants to that tree? And I'm like, no.
Bullshit.
Sorry, chat. You're gonna have to hear this. How does pornography work in this world?
Oh no.
Oh,
that's...
I imagine there's a pretty extensive, like, porn industry involving a lot of minor illusions. Like, just enchanting things.
Major illusions.
Major
Yeah.
illusions.
a lot of precedent. No, that's where the transport via plants
It's,
comes
Ah, okay.
I imagine there's, like, scrolls you
Calm
can buy.
down, Drake.
Yeah, there's scrolls you can buy that you can unroll. You can unfurl the scroll, and like it's like it's essentially like a Hogwarts moving picture
Hentai.
hentai. Yeah, there's a lot of hentai.
Yeah, so your hentai scrolls, animated hentai scrolls.
Animated
Scroll
hentai
of
scroll.
hentai,
Scroll of
please.
hentais.
Greyhawk's Anatomy, which is another idea we were spitballing.
I am very down. So Dr. Acula will be running the Greyhawk's Anatomy when we do that one shot. I'm very excited for that one. That is a hospital episode where they all play like doctors and also. I am pasta milking. Hi.
And
Pasta milking?
Final note for me
Yeah,
is
pasta milking.
welcome in. Final note for me is I have Azazel's business card. That's how I know his stats.
I know we play. Yes, I know we play Heroes of the Storm together. I'm very happy you're here. All right.
Concede my note time.
All
So
right.
we glossed over a few things.
Well, Drew's got his.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Yeah, because, so funnily enough, like, the first section of notes for Trendair, like, reversed, like, he started talking about the whole contract thing first. I was like, yo, why is this chick, like, wrapping her hands, and where the fuck did this creepy doll come from? Yeah, because she just, like, made a doll.
Oh, it's Pastrami King, not pasta milking. Hey, if you put Pastrami King, it looks like pasta milking.
Okay.
Write Pastrami King and glance at it.
No, it's because we want to play.
Okay, all right.
Yeah,
I'll be
we went
right
over
down.
Night Monkey. We apparently ended up with the deed to this freaking place that's somewhere at the bottom of the mountain, deep down. I don't
Yes, and how you got that is a little. So, I do want to clarify. Azazel so far is getting everything he wanted. All the little random things he put in the contract you guys have to do have worked out for him very, very well. For example, he was in some sort of contract with the Rakshasa, and he did the same thing. He put in like little random things, and the Rakshasa like, that doesn't matter, that's fine. And one of the things was, whoever delivers the invitation to Eudora, you must also invite to dinner. He did that, knowing you guys would probably defend the young lady, which would give him an opportunity to rob the Rakshasa. And another thing he put into his deal with the Rakshasa that you guys don't know about was, if anyone ever slays the mummy, you have to give your deed to them. Like, whoever kills you gets your home. So you guys are owning a home that Azazel does want you to have. So that is something to consider.
This is why it's a rental property.
Yeah. It's a business opportunity.
Yeah.
We have 10 kitchens.
I will die on this hill. This will be the one thing I'm serious about.
Look, I'm just saying, if we want 10 kitchens, we have the money to put in 8 more kitchens.
Write a 2 on your forehead.
Anyways, other notes. We gotta kill this right before my wedding.
We gotta kill this bitch before my wedding.
Yeah. That was Kurama. Somehow somebody said you should grow a beard, and I heard Shigluvian.
Shigluvian?
The fuck did you just say? Something about a bioluminescent peach tree.
Oh
I
yeah.
have
Oh,
no
yeah.
idea what was.
The garden has bioluminescent.
Oh, that's
plants,
right. Because
and I wanted
like
a peach
super
tree.
deep underground.
Yeah, so you like crossbred one with your druid abilities and made a bioluminescent peach tree.
And then there was a familiar episode? Question mark.
Okay, so I'm very, very excited for this idea. You don't have a familiar yet, but he's got a fox, they've got monkeys, he's got Mac, and she has Tidbit. So you need like a little guy.
And I know I need a creature.
She has a
now.
horse.
Oh shit, German! German, yes!
Yay.
Oh my god! German fucks too.
All right, so we're gonna have to bulk up Night Monkey
No,
and Panetta.
be creative. Just be creative. You get. I'll make you skill monkeys. You guys will get extra proficiencies.
Shit, I love that.
I love that you're disappointed. You're not like, yeah, I love that. You're like, shit, that's good.
Yeah.
You're like,
good.
fuck, I
That's
really
good.
like that. Yeah.
Can Bandit be Tidbit's mount?
Yes, absolutely. But yes, we really like. Stay tuned. You know what? What was that? What was the goal for that?
I don't
500.
If we get 500, if we get 450, because we're only at 320 right now.
Okay.
We dropped pretty hard when I took a lot of time off. If we get to 450 subscribers, we will do the familiar episode. I already have a premise. Would you guys like to hear the premise?
No, surprise us.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Well, I want us to get into our
Okay,
story.
yeah. Okay.
Maybe if
Go
we
over
get
the
5
premise-
subs tonight, we'll tell you the premise.
All right. If we
Go
get
over the
5,
premise on camera. It's going to take like an hour.
it's
Everybody's
like
going to be freaking the fuck out.
it's 3 sentences. But yeah, if we get
yeah,
I
and
like
that's going to
Trent.
turn into an hour.
I like Trent's idea. If we get
We're good at
5,
that.
if we get
Or
5 subs,
5 more subs.
5 more subs tonight, we will tell you the
Because
premise.
I think we started off with some.
Yes, we did. Thank you again.
All right. So yeah. Apparently, also there's a war still going on the surface. That's
Yes.
a thing.
Yeah.
We met up with some high-ranking people about stuff because we killed one of the Drow Eye people.
Eyes of Lolth.
Oh yeah, they freaking Derridax shows up, totally just acting like a normal dude and not a king, and he's like, "Yo, I actually want you guys to leave and go infiltrate the other place because we need to expose all the bullshit they're doing." And I'm blanking on words and everything because I don't have a whole bunch of notes on that other than so my last 2 bullet points here, I really don't remember what these were about because I have Derridax be playing Donkey Kong, or was it Conky Dong?
I can actually
What?
explain that
I was
one.
trying to block this conversation off. So I don't know what was going on at the end of the last session, but clearly I was successful in blocking it out.
So I know what the Donkey Kong one was about. So essentially, Derridax is giving you guys a quest, which again, as always, as players in this world, you can turn down. But he wants you to take someone called Rue to Karak Ignis. Essentially,
Oh, yeah, that's right.
you are delivering a civil rights leader back to the city where she was killed. Where also a lot of her all people inspired by her still live, because she doesn't really have followers per se. Like, imagine any sort of martyr, someone in any civil rights movement, whether the American one, fictional or otherwise, who died, and then there was a huge outcry because of her death. That's the story of Rue. Rue has been resurrected by Derridax, and he wants Rue to return to Karak Ignis, and for you guys to sow discord in the city where the current wicked, evil High King, the bad guy, the bad High King, the
What's
bad
his
guy.
name?
The bad one.
High King Leadfury, Ulfric Leadfury, and he's Derridax's father.
Sound like a good guy.
Not good King
Sound like the
Ulfric.
good guy, yeah.
Yeah, not
Ulfric,
like
High King of the Nords.
yeah, not like good King Forge Walker. There you go.
Derridax.
Derridax. Daradax Forge Walk.
Definitely good. Where
Yeah.
they got different last names.
With the tanks that we totally
With the
don't-
tanks that are on our side.
And also, you might notice there's a tank on the board tonight for no reason.
That's ours.
Okay.
That's ours.
That's one of yours,
Write
Trinity.
that down, write that down.
So that actually, I love that you asked that. This has been covered before. When Daradax came back to life because of Dwarven rage and the grudging that he felt, the pure white-hot hatred for the rights of his people being taken away, he came back to life. And we have giving a player a reroll of more ducks for jam from Inna Days. I don't like Inna Days. I like Inna Days' other profile more. So that's a little joke between us. All right. Yes, there are tanks. There's a tank if you want to. Does anyone have Beauty Guru for a quest?
I do actually.
There you go. There you go. Go Beauty Guru that for Heavy Flamer. There you go.
Oh.
Pop a tit out.
No, I have to do the ASMR clickies, but it's not working.
Please.
That's a +1 AC to me, bitch.
So
I
if you could
popped
put
a
that-
titty out. You missed it.
I'm so sorry. Can you put it back there for me? Okay, all right. So
That wasn't free, chat. I need a duck.
So why Daradax has a different name than his father is because when he came back to life, he took his mother's name in protest. The Forge Walkers said, because remember, every state in Sajkath has a king, and then their president is called the High King.
President.
Yes, that's what you can kind of think of it as. So, the Karazankor was traditionally the capital of Sajkath. It's not anymore. The current king moved it.
Who did it?
Heavy Flamer.
Thank you, Heavy Flamer.
The current king moved it, but the Forge Walkers were always the kings of the Karazankor. That state was always owned by the Forge Walker. Daradax's mother was the last one. After coming back to life in protest to the High King, he forgo his father's name and took his mother's name.
Alright, so where were we?
The High Pastrami King rules above all the High Kings, though sometimes they call him pasta milking when they skim the word too quickly. All right, cool. But yes, you guys have been given a quest to take Rue to Carrick Ignis and to destabilize the Wicked King Ulthric Leadfury.
Also, everyone, I'm going to apologize because I'm going to be using 2 different character voices. And you know me, it probably will stay consistent.
Now, lastly, the reason for Donkey Kong bullshit is
Yes.
there is an old way out of the Karazankor. They will open the holds temporarily for you to take a mining cart
Oh, that's right.
out. So they do have a way from deep in the depths to sneak you out involving a mine. But if you've seen Donkey Kong, you might know where this. If you played Donkey Kong Country and gotten to the second area, you might know where this is going.
So a bunch of the track is broken up, but there are other minecarts that we have to jump into before it falls off.
Don't fuck with me, Daddy. All right. Anyway. All right.
Did you ever tell Daradax that you were a potential criminal?
He did.
I did.
at the very end.
Right.
Yes.
He did.
And he was like, that's some good information, probably should have said up front. And I was like, I had to let you yap, King.
The good Inna Days is here. Thank you. And that's sprayed with spray. And guys, I am loving the pitched magical items. I'm having trouble copying them. If you guys can keep them handy, there's going to be a lot of shopping tonight. So do let me know. Also, if you guys want to think, I have a few.
One time where I'm like, I want to hit something.
I have a couple of names already, but if you guys also want to pitch me some shops, some restaurants to be found in a giant dwarven city, go ahead and
We
pitch.
go to Sabalra.
Yeah, the New York City of Dwarves. If you guys have some cool ideas, go ahead and pitch them in the chat. Our stage manager is going to take her favorite ones and give them to me. So you know what? We got to definitely make, pastrami kings. That should be, so there's already one right there. I'm going to write
And
down.
pasta milking beyond.
We also make a pasta.
Yeah, pasta milk. All right, cool. All right. Okay, so guys, take it away. You guys are in the kind of lobby foyer waiting to be attended kind of rest area in the palace of the Karazankor. You weren't here for me to describe just exactly how beautiful it is, but Drac compared the wealth of this palace to the equivalent of 3 different dragon hordes. It is a lot of the wealth and decadence is here, which Deridax seems to shun. And while talking to him, he said, like, if he had it his way, he would dig the gold out of the walls and, like, you know, pay for better, like, a cheaper, affordable housing. But yes. So you guys are all there together. You have a moment. You have a quest, but you have a chance to talk amongst yourselves. As Miranda has just gotten over her cold. She lost her voice for a while, but now Miranda has got about your character's no longer ill. And
I took a vow of silence, but now and prayed about my illness, but now I'm back.
All right.
A vow of silence while we talked for
You weren't silent. They talked for you a lot in bad British accents.
Yeah, like in game, like our characters just go over to you and be like,
but it is strange how high the ceilings are in here. You are not scraping your horns against the ceiling in this dwarven palace. You guys wait on black velvet fluffy armchairs, just kind of there privately amongst yourself. No one's told you to leave. There is some food left out on a very, very long table made out of ivory and steel.
what kind of food?
Chat, what kind of food would the king of the dwarves leave out for his guests? I am totally down. Probably at least
roast elf ears.
Ooh, so there's a lot.
No, we ain't that kind of dwarves. This ain't
They're not
Lord
that
of the
kind of
Rings.
dwarves.
No.
So there's meat, smoked meat, and a pastrami sandwich.
Pastrami sandwich.
Yes,
Is.
smoked meat and cheese
word
curds.
keeps coming up.
Cheese curds and mead. A lot of mead.
Right. Is there sauerkraut on the pastrami sandwich?
There, yes.
Okay, I'm taking that.
There is also like the biggest turkey legs you have ever fucking seen in your life. Just massive.
Never mind, I'm taking
Big
that.
old horkers.
Just imagine Dandy like, look at me. I'm like Karama.
This turkey leg does a d6 bludgeoning damage. Like, it's big.
I mean,
Maybe you can switch us to the dwarven music, please.
Oh, yes, yes,
Thank you. All right.
So how are we feeling about doing a quest? We have so many.
Approximately how far away is this city? Like by whatever methods of travel is most.
So it'd be like a 30-day ride. It'd be like a 10-day ship walk. Because your ship walks.
And our ship has now arrived here.
Your ship is waiting in the foothills,
Okay.
out in a war-torn Sajkanth, in the area being sieged. So you guys actually you guys don't know the current status of your ship. I will tell you right now, the Circus of Fools haven't seen it.
They have not. Speaking of the Circus of Fools, random bypasser, thanks for sharing that information. We greatly value your opinion. You've been an asset to this group for a
Who are
long
you
time.
talking to? I'm so sorry.
some random NPC who was like, "Yeah, I heard the Circus of Fools is in town and helping out." And so, look, man, just let me roll with it.
Okay.
All right.
As long as I'm not doing something wrong.
No, I'm just like, oh yeah, I heard the Circus of Fools was in town.
Yeah.
And then it's like, oh yeah, that's good because my character was concerned that if our party of very powerful characters abandoned the city during the war,
Yeah.
who would defend them?
Yes.
Yes.
But the Circus of Fools is here, so I was gonna be like, in
Yes.
character, like,
I trust the Circus of Fools. They some bad motherfuckers, man.
Can I get that one more time so I can clip that and show them? So
no, clip it now.
It's on YouTube.
okay.
It's on YouTube. Rewind the video. I don't even remember what I said. Sometimes I just go into this fugue state, you know? That's how you know you're immersed in D&D. Sometimes you just get lost in the sauce and it's just like, oh, we have the tanks and we're on Deridax's side.
Yes.
So yeah, Circus of Fools is in here. Back in character.
Yes, the Circus Fool is leading resistant efforts outside the city.
And last question before Miranda makes a decision. The other kind of big main thing I remember us doing from Azazel's contract was like bring the book to the library or the temple.
This is a completely different city.
And it's
That's a completely
yeah,
different
so
a different country.
these aren't anywhere
Not the same.
nearby each other.
No, no.
We will have to go do this one, pick them up, and hopefully bring reinforcements back here. So basically, we're going on a reconnaissance mission, or recruitment rather. So we escape the sea. Hopefully no one follows us, and we bring a slew of reinforcements to hopefully turn the tide in this battle. I wasn't so keen on that until I learned the circus is actually out there protecting her. So, I trust their efforts. We fought with them before, and we took down a massive zombie army. You remember that? Big colossal one that was combined with all the other ones.
Oh goodness, how could I ever forget?
That was a great day.
Well, I do believe in helping these people, but Stothic, do you perhaps have any sense of... I don't know, I don't want us to time out on our contracts with Azazel. I don't believe we would, because it seems he's rather pleased with the things we've been doing. But I don't want
Considering
him
we
to fuck us
just
over.
completed one with the Rakshasa, attending the dinner party, which wasn't even part of it, it was a bonus for him. He's more than well sated with us. Although, speaking of timeline, we may want to get a move on maybe tweaking this contract to our favor before he notices maybe when it's gone. See, I've got this contract here that Night Monkey stole for us. Apparently, it's a contract for the life of a gnome named Tito, and he's been in contract with the Rakshasa, both signatures on there. If we can find any way to modify that contract in our favor, we could really fuck some shit up. Diabolical.
What could we do with this Tito and his
That,
contract?
and also there's the fact that Azazel has, even though it's just one, lost control of a contract, and that's, from what we've been told, is a big fuck up, if you would.
Considering the Rakshasa is dead, and its soul ain't returned to hell because it was in the ethereal plane. But I'm not sure what to do with it. But if anyone has any ideas about, again, the contract's name is not signed by Azazel, it's by the Rakshasa. If we can modify anything, their signatures are still there, and they'd be valid and persist after death. Tito, as far as we know, ain't completed his contract. We just have it for his life for the drum set.
Is there a way perhaps we could add in maybe an addendum such that if I, the Rakshasa, die, it will go to, let's say, the Graveyard Brazen or whoever picks up this contract?
Assumedly, yes. Although I'm not very versed in forging contracts, much less infernal ones. I wonder
Well,
if our
capitalists
captain...
were here.
She's had quite a bit of experience with that. I think that would be a pretty solid plan. But she went to the bathroom.
But, okay.
Well, anyway,
Also,
nice job, Night
I-
Monkey, and then Night Monkey runs up.
Aren't we forgetting the part where, like, these kinds of contracts, like, yes, they're binding, but what happens if someone outside of that binding tries to fuck with the contract?
Make a history check.
Because that...
It's a fair point to bring up the risk. But just as an example, say something like, if T.O. does, I don't know, a performance on this day in this city, then Stothic Dawnbringer inherits 100 gold. Something simple like that. We could, assumedly, shove it into the contract. I do not know what type of risk that involves, though. Again, forging is not
immortal
my area.
contracts are not in my history books. I rolled a 4.
I'll also take religion from you, Stothic. If you can give me a religion check.
Can I roll religion?
No, absolutely.
Yeah.
I got a 25.
Okay.
Damn, alright.
It
What
is-
does Miranda know after she just asked the question?
It is, as you take a moment and think about it, you remember, it is incredibly difficult to change an infernal contract after it's been signed. It is like there is so much magic poured into that by devils to devils make damn sure that people can't add amendments and stuff after a pact is agreed upon.
Well, at the very least, can we free T.O.?
You're looking at like DC 35 to amend a contract.
Is there any way we know that we can free T.O., whoever he is? No one deserves to be in contract with the Rakshasa.
So legend says if a solar tears a contract, it is void.
Well, that ain't happening. So, T.O.'s fucked.
R.I.P.
Sorry,
Tito.
Tito.
Alright, T.O.
We barely knew you. And by barely, I mean not at all.
We knew you by reputation.
Some high-ranking clerics might know more, But when Miranda says that, Dandy, if you could in character ask what a solar is, I would love to hear someone tell you.
I've never heard of a solar before. What is it?
Big fuck off angel.
A big fuck off angel.
Are we talking like, be not afraid, the kind of situation?
Really. So, let's say if divas are the lieutenants, solars would be the captains. It would be essentially, in our terms, a titan, but a divine being. Green skin, big wings, massive, very benevolent, but very just.
No ideas.
Judge, jury, and executioner.
I don't see my monster man. Oh! We're good.
Yeah.
I'm a very
I think they're
good
green
GM.
skinned. I don't know. Did they change that? Am I tripping?
It seems weird to make them green skin.
I think I'm right though. Solars, Monster Manual. Do they have green skin canonically?
Tell us,
Per
Jack.
the Forgotten Realms lore. Let's find out.
Yeah, chat, let us know as I'm also trying to look it up.
You could just be like, no, in my world, they're I don't know, just
The color of,
they're
the sun.
they're the color of they're just pure
Some
radiance.
suns all green.
Yeah.
Depending on how hot they are. Fun fact.
How big they are.
Is all sun green? No, it's not.
There's only one sun in my world. There are, however, 2 moons.
Sick.
Yeah, they look golden in this. It's kind of a greenish hue.
Let me see.
That makes sense that they would be gold.
It's like a brassy gold.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Fair enough.
CR23.
Oh, that's the new Monster Manual. You know.
Oh.
Oh yeah. He's cool.
Yep. Normally, if you're dealing with the solar as a D&D party, you've really fucked up. Like, somehow. Like, you've...
Well, it could be something different. Like if we're dealing with it, it could be, we summon a celestial for 8 or something like that. But if it's
More
if it's
often than not.
if it's our enemy, it's not looking good.
Yeah. Alright.
They're like in the front of the book in this.
But yeah, what are you guys doing?
Oh no, sorry. The Planetars are the green skinned ones. I fucked up, chat. I don't know lore 1-to-1.
Everyone
It's all
point at him, at chat, point at him and laugh. Thank you.
good. Yeah, solars are
This
diff-
motherfucker got an obscure D&D thing wrong.
Oh man, can you believe it?
Alright.
Yeah, dude, Planetars. There's these big green skin motherfuckers. What the hell is a solar? Anyway, I'm gonna read and y'all keep talking.
Stolthy goes, hold on, let me consult my books.
Let me consult my books. The Bible had color pictures in it. Look, that's a Planetar, green skin.
Some Bibles do, like... Yeah, so, he brings out the Holy Bible of Mithra and starts
It's a
pouring...
pop-up button. Page 1 is just the sun, and then you have, anyway.
It tells the story of Pelor and Lathander and their feud that gave birth to Mithra and the war in heaven.
Divas, Planetars.
What? So, are we going to take the little tiefling with us, or just Dinky King out of here?
Don't look at me!
Little tiefling.
Who's the little tiefling?
Ruby.
Jesus Christ.
She's a tiefling?
Yeah.
I forgot.
Yeah.
I
Rue.
thought she was a gnome.
Nope. Rue is a very small tiefling.
Can you make
just
a
remembered small.
perception check for me?
Well, she looks like a tiefling.
She looks like an imp.
Oh, yeah, that's
So-
really hateful. You're right.
Wow. Not all tieflings.
Hey, happy flavor! Totally not at all. What'd you get on the die?
15.
Oh yeah, okay. You were able to tell that she is a very, some sort of perhaps half gnome, half tiefling creature, but she looks like an imp. You guys could think of her as an imp. She is incredibly tiny.
Yeah. Who is...
Rue is who Derridax has asked us to take to.
Karak Ignis.
I didn't write that down. Did you?
just said this.
Oh.
I didn't specifically write her name down, but
Yeah. Her name is Rue.
you know the one when we first got here, the big open hall, and there were like,
Oh, yeah.
Resurrected.
She's the leader of the thing that was brought back to life, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. I didn't have the. Okay, got it.
Digital Bath, if you want, if you subscribe to our channel, I will redeem any channel point reward 5K or lower on your behalf.
Well, a hero returned from life will certainly bring joy and the spirit of resistance to these people, and so I think if we can make sure she is protected, which I have faith that we can, it will be good, and it will aid us in our quest to help these people.
It's been a long time since the last game I got.
It's all good. She's also known as the Crybaby Barbarian.
Yes.
And I do have art of her. Fun fact for everyone.
Spell Mudang. Never mind.
Moodeng. Moodeng.
Sorry, I watch this little VTuber who is basically me, and she loses it over me.
Alright, guys, we are one sub
Mudang.
down, only 4 more, and you get to hear the premise of the familiar episode. And tell me what channel point redemption you would like. Digital Bath, which fun name. You know what? Digital Bath. That sounds like a good name for a band in my world.
It really does.
Yeah, you know what? What
Well, wait,
music?
what would be digital?
So the term digital is often used when people program illusions.
Okay.
They use
cool.
that kind of terminology. That's something that That's why Nico with his Digital Bath redeemed a side quest. Let's go ahead and refund Digital Bath those points. I said if they subscribe, they get a free one. So just refund them those points back. But still, Captain Vazriel. But go ahead and still roll it. Digital Bath, decide who you want to give a side quest to, and type in ! side quest. We're giving it to you for free, so you're going to get all your points back. But go ahead and type in ! side quest and pick who you want to give it. Also, Toka Suna, check out our boy with the Mudang shirt right there.
She's our queen.
Also,
She's
Toka,
carrying us. She is giving us advantage on all of our rolls tonight. Thanks.
also Tokasuna, that camera and that camera.
me.
What?
Isidore grabbed me.
Also, real quick, I have some buffs to hand out to Captain Vazriel.
As you should.
Okay, so first off, I want you to know that Banana is now proficient in firearms.
Yeah.
Do with that what you will. If you've got the Staff of Striking...
Oh, so we have Nightwing and Red Hood.
Yes, that was the idea of having Nightwing and Red Hood, that you have the monkey with the Staff of Striking, and that she has a monkey that is proficient in firearms. The idea was for always them to be like a monkey that brings gunpowder to different cannons.
So we got 2 gunslingers.
Yes, you have 2 gunslingers now. You have the monkey with the staff and the monkey with the gun. And I said firearms. This includes rifles, cannons, pistols, whatever. They can fire a little pistol with their tail. I thought would be a fun little idea.
So-
Hello, Chef
So
Bob.
Banana
Thanks for the 2 bits.
fire a regular rifle with his hands and then shoot another one with his tail.
Yes.
Yeah.
shoot a rifle.
Your monkey's got a rifle, baby.
Let my tail.
Oh no,
no,
the
no,
pistol.
The little gun. with
Little-
it.
I heard I heard rifle with the tail.
Well, what
No,
is a
rifle
little?
with his hands
Yeah,
and then a
that.
little gun.
Jim got the side quest.
Jam, you got a side quest that should be coming to you. That is from Digital Bath. That should be coming to you from Digital Bath. Also, what kind of music would the band Digital Bath in My World play? Chat, do let me know. And hello, hail from a new man from Facebook. Thanks for coming in. I do have another buff for you. One, you gained a level, and I don't think you've leveled up yet, but we'll do that in two. But also, I have decided that the Captain's Hat has an additional ability if you want to mark it on your magic item.
Oh, does it mean that I can always be in water?
Never mind. I don't have any. I hate you.
What is it?
Okay, so you can always contact one of your shipmates with the Captain's Hat. So anyone who is touching the helm, you can psychically communicate no matter, as long as you're on the same plane of existence.
So like not them. It would have to be somebody on the ship.
It could be them, but like you can
But
essentially
they would have
always
to be on the ship.
you can essentially always contact your ship.
Okay.
With
So no bonsais needed.
no bonsais needed.
Well, we still need to teleport.
Yeah, the
And spy on
bonsais.
people.
Yeah,
I mean,
like the
just
bonsais are security cameras. This is a telephone.
Yes.
So they do different things. And again, guys, if you're wondering why, if we get to 450 subscribers, we are doing a familiar episode where everyone will play as their pet. And what's really great is the monkey characters, because there are 2 of them, they will be the only ones that get skill proficiencies. So the monkeys will get 3 skill proficiencies. They will be skill monkeys.
Bro, my familiar has a stat sheet.
Son of a, yeah, okay. Everyone else has to be real cool with how OP Mac is gonna be. Everyone's gonna be real chill about that. It's gonna be like you guys are playing level, so it's gonna be like you are playing a level, like, 1 characters, because he gets the wolf, so he gets the wolf, but it's going as a fox. You get Gurman, so that's like a level 2, maybe level 3, and then he's a level 5 character. Tidbit's just weird. I think he has 1 HP, but he can do 3d8 necrotic damage, so he's just in a weird place mechanically.
Glass cannon.
Yeah, he's a glass cannon. But yes, so I am very excited. But yes, I suggest you two should coordinate when we do the familiar episode to figure out what so you guys aren't just, you don't take the same 3 skills.
I feel like we should.
That would be really funny if we took the
should
same
not
exact
coordinate.
ones.
Exactly.
Okay.
Like it's like, oh,
That's how we got high Bach and mid Bach.
Exactly.
Oh my
No,
God.
wait, sorry, low Bach.
I was gonna say we don't talk about mid
Man,
rock.
I'm
It's
so
like-
tired.
Chief.
It's like we both pick like expertise and intimidation. It's like, okay, so I'll be good cop, you're bad cop, right? It's like, no, I'm also bad cop. Like,
Also
I'm
bad.
better.
I'm the bad cop. I'm worse.
I'm worse. You're a bad cop, worse cop.
Oh my
No,
God.
not even worse cop, badder cop.
Night Monkey slaps his face. I'm bad cop, and then Banana shoots them in the knee and says, "I'm worse cop."
Why y'all gotta make it
Stop
grammatically
resisting.
correct?
So we're Nightwing and Red Hood if you're DC, or we're Daredevil and the Punisher if you're Marvel.
Yes.
So,
Anyway,
we're in agreement to take the tiefling with us.
Also, real quick, Digital Bath is an EDM band out of Dresdia. Thank you, chat.
So you're level
Yeah,
12.
how else are we getting Sandstorm?
we are total of 13.
I was waiting for that.
That was really good. Okay, so a lot of Dresdia, there's a lot of deserts in Dresdia, and like he made a really funny lore joke. He's like, yeah, Chris Digital Bath is an EDM band, because how else would we get Sandstorm? You have to know a lot about the lore of the world to get that joke, but that was a good one.
All right, so focusing on this game.
Yes.
I'm in support of bringing the girl.
The crybaby barbarian.
Yeah,
the tiefling.
it's been a long time since last time.
I was like,
I
what
did the
girl
same.
are
I
we
did the
talking
same.
about?
I will summon this real quick. It's an escort mission. You guys love those, right? Everybody loves a good escort mission, right?
I do. I'm a child of God. I will protect her.
I mean, except the person we're escorting can actually fight and defend themselves.
Kind of
She's kinda
no,
old right
because she
now.
just got resurrected,
Kinda
so she's got like a massive negative to all of her stats.
Yeah, it's pretty
Well, it's
good.
been a
That's
few
what we
days,
have him
right?
for.
Rue, you don't need to be
It's
able
been a few
to fight.
days.
We can carry that.
wake up.
But you're stronger than all of us put together because you
Wait,
will
she's
lead
here.
this.
Is she-
She's not in the room.
I have a side quest to be nice. God damn it! Quit that. Anyway,
You turn to a wall and say really nice things
my
about
side
Rue.
quest says be nice. I'm trying.
You know, you could be nice to us.
No, it has
No,
to be
no,
an
Has to be an NPC.
It has to be an NPC. Specifically
Well,
NPC. I can be
never
a dick
mind
as much
then.
as I want. I'm getting that 100 gold.
I really swore you were gonna say I'm getting that dick.
getting that dick.
You know
What's
how you
the-
could get your 100 gold? Just don't use your duck.
That's 10 gold.
I mean,
Platinum is 10 gold.
Yes.
yeah, but if I go
Hey, chat,
gamble
he
it,
needs
yeah.
more ducks.
I need more ducks. All right. So this is the casino episode, right? So I'm gonna bet. 10
So there
on
there are casinos in Sobscanth. They are not currently in operation. They have been
Man, I wonder why.
turned. They have been turned.
Man.
They have been turned into auxiliary medical facilities as the city is under siege.
Do they have the slots though?
They're all like turned off.
I will turn it on.
Okay.
Miranda.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, she will.
Lancelot.
Okay. All right. However, there is a lot of resources here in the Karas Ancor if you guys wanted to gear up. You guys haven't had a chance to go to a magic shop in a while. So chat, go ahead and give me some names for different magic shops in a dwarven-themed city. And what are you guys doing?
I'm rolling.
Oh, all right. Captain Vazriel.
Also, apparently, I never gave myself HP for last level because I still have my sheet 11d8.
Okay, so yeah, definitely. Are you going
I don't
rogue
know
or
yet.
bard?
That's what I'm looking at right now.
All right.
Okay.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Drac, I think you're probably best for us to go look at some magic items. Or if there's anything we need to load off.
And I was also thinking, do we know where our ship is?
I can
Yeah, it's
find
okay,
out.
looks like
So
that.
we should probably check in and make sure it got here
I checked
safe.
on Crunchberry.
What's his name?
I always forget who our shipwright is. He's not Crunchberry, but I can't.
Evans.
Evans.
Oh, Evans.
I check on Evans.
Okay. What do you say?
This is your captain speaking.
Hold on a blasted minute! Oh my god! Ah, Mom! Don't worry, son, I got you! What?
Where are you?
Under attack!
Where?
We stop! Where are we? We're diving into a cave!
Crunchberry! Colonel!
Yeah. No, can you say Crunchberry again?
Oh yeah, sorry, hang on. Crunchberry!
Yeah.
The ship is not there yet. They're currently under attack. And diving into a cave.
What are their exact coordinates?
They couldn't give me that.
You can still
It
talk to
sounded
them.
like he was resuscitating someone. He was a little bit busy.
Can I call my boyfriend on my sending stone?
Do you have a sending stone?
Can I borrow
You can use my
someone's
sending
stone to call my boyfriend?
I do want some character art of all of you like sitting around a campfire just on your sending stones. Like just I would love that. Alright, yeah, so go ahead and ring.
Orak, coordinates. I do!
A little
Enough.
bit.
Do you speak enough?
You said 8 months till I could add it
Oh,
to
you
my
have to be
character
present in the
sheet.
game for 8 months.
Okay,
She never
okay,
learned the safe
whose
word,
fault?
God! I gave you a chance to blame me! You won't believe what Evans just put back inside of me.
No, darling, where are your coordinates?
I'm busy killing a lot of drow.
Coordinates right now, or else I can't lay on hands.
Just that.
We could just. I'm pretty sure there's a potted plant.
Yep.
Let's get a
Somewhere
potted
here.
plant. Fuck.
Should we tell
You're
Derek?
asking a lizard man from an island nation
So
thousands of miles away what the fuck a coordinate is.
he does say back, I could tell you if I could see the stars. That he could maybe figure out, like, because that's how his people.
Yeah,
It's a
but
rugged
those are
civil island,
coordinates.
man.
This is an entirely different system.
He goes, we don't need anybody's gascontada. We don't need your help.
Well, it sure as shit sounds
We
like
sure
it.
as hell need our ship though.
Yeah. We got places to
Well,
go.
fine, nice talking to you too.
Casta Cuntana.
Oh wait, you said that I can't leave the city.
He says Casta Cuntana, and he flips the camera around, and you see that though they are under attack, they are driving.
Sending stones can do anything.
Everything.
They are currently driving your weird armed ship over a drow encampment.
Huh?
And the scary drow.
Let me borrow this. Hi, it's Grudgebearer.
Much better. Are you okay?
Relatively all right. We went into a cave to lay low. We found a drow encampment of about what seems to be an entire scout corps. We're wrapping up the stragglers now. They're very much dead.
Oh, stragglers. It sounded like you were dying.
Well, Orak was kind of taking it for a minute there, but, you know, again, it was an entire scout corps of drow when we walked in here, and they got a jump on us, but we're all right now. But we're all right now. Is Captain there?
Captain, Grudgebearer.
Captain speaking.
Captain, this is Grudgebearer.
Yes.
Just as I was telling I was telling the first mate, we went into a cave in the foothills.
Mm-hmm.
You're on the first officer?
You almost said other captain.
You almost said other
I was like, damn
captain.
straight.
We dove into the foothills trying to get our way out of Bedlam, but There was a whole lot of drow in here, probably 20 to 30 scouts, and elven scouts are pretty great. They're all very dead now. Ulrich got filled with a bunch of arrows, cut open. He's gonna have a real nasty scar. I didn't know this, but artificers know some healing magic.
Oh.
He gave get his guts back on the inside. We're all right now. We're stitched up. He, I think I need you or Miranda to order him to sit still. The moment he could move again, he was going off the ship and stabbing people to the throat with a stone spear.
I will get Miranda on it.
Thank you, Captain. Whatever's happening, just let us know, and we'll try to maneuver into position.
Where the fuck are they?
Can you give us the direct cave that you were in? The coordinates.
Okay, so you know how the Kalazankor is a large mountain and then 8 smaller mountains around it, like very large hills. They're a little too small to be a mountain, but far too big to be a hill.
Yes.
We're behind we're in a cave in the most north one. All right, so if you were to keep going, you hit the wall eventually. So I don't know the name of this one, but chat, go ahead and name me the most north mountain.
North Mountain.
No.
Of the world.
Nouthen.
Now.
Nouthen.
Yes.
We're going to Nouthen.
That's what you get for going to Nouthen.
So yeah, found a cave to try to lie low. Then I ran into some trouble. Cannon fire, bullets, and stone spears, and we're all right.
How's the ship?
It was Odin's nipple. Fuck it.
That's perfect.
We're in Odin's nipple, boys.
You
Must
asked
be
for that
cold
one.
there.
Odin's nipple.
Look up chat.
If only
Write it
Zimmy,
down.
if only Zimmy was a little bit faster with Stone Cleft Peak. That's a bit more.
What's
No.
the difference?
So we got nipples and butt crack.
Stonecliff Peak,
The dwarves are
aka.
a crude people.
Stonecliff Peak is like the official name that's written on the map.
Yeah, you know, yeah, it's
everyone
Stone-
calls it.
I like that. So it's Stone Cleft Peak on maps, but like everyone calls it Odin's nipple. All right.
AKA.
Tell them to put Tidbit on the phone.
Not right now.
Tidbit pops out. Tidbit pops out her tits. He's like, "I'm right here, you dumb bitch!" And slaps you and goes back in.
Okay, we
That
need
is
to
so
stop
Tidbit.
making him so hateful, though. He was supposed to be my sweet little friend.
Yeah, well, I sour now, motherfucker.
Puff, puff, puff,
I'm a
ass.
bang, bang, mushroom cloud
Crazy people
laying
do
mouse. I ain't never sweet. I love you though, but I'm right here.
It's just a tiny little.
Yeah, it's just like it's very.
You were so worried about him, you didn't feel him in your tits.
You can't really feel anything down there unless they're like out in the open. It's complicated.
Just like Odin's nipple.
Just like Odin's nipple.
You should see a doctor.
They're magic things.
You should see a magic doctor.
No.
Ship is gonna be covered in drow blood. We kind of ran over 8 of them. The crushed.
Wise move.
The mimics. They eat things.
Oh, good.
I mean, that's what mimics do.
I haven't. The Hans. You know the weird Hans that when the ship moves,
They're
the
not
mimic
weird.
arms. No, so like a
they're
mouth will open in the palm and just slam down over a man, and they'll just
Which
be.
is why it's great you ran over them.
No, it's pretty horrifying. I would, if this is probably not the right time, but I think the boys. Oh, hold on. And you hear him you like hear a door open close. I think it'd be good if you gave some bonus pay to the boys when you got back here.
Absolutely.
All right. If you need
I'll
any,
take it up with the treasurer.
he doesn't laugh. All right. You let me know where you are. If you need us to be in a certain place at a certain time, I can use the crystal ball. That was true. That was so great. That was the comedic timing there. I can use the crystal ball and find your location and make sure we plan an intercept course.
That sounds good.
All right. Very well. All right. Grudge Bear out.
They're safe now. You need to call your boyfriend back.
Just text him. You just text him.
Wait, I want to
Make
say
him
something
stop.
funny to him.
Okay. What do you say?
These sending stones are OP.
Okay, Orak, I need you to open a drawer. Drawer in the bedroom.
Y'all have a bedroom together?
Oh yeah, he sleeps in my room. Okay, and I need you.
Not much sleeping is done.
I need you to get the manacles.
She says to her girlfriend.
Put it on. Put it on. Put it on one hand.
Can't get done.
Put the other one on the bed.
No.
You put it on the bed. You throw the key. And then after 12 hours, you can have Grudgebear unlock you. You need to rest.
Das got done. Can I just promise to sleep?
Yes, that's fine.
He says in Draconic, your eyes are my
you
favorite
want some
stars.
Aww.
I just need some.
Wait, are we girlfriends? Are we official?
Okay.
Wait, Yippee, can we be?
I think we can have that conversation a little bit later after we
Yippee.
decide what we're doing.
You didn't hang up yet.
Oh, okay, fine.
Andy just slides it in her pocket, worried you're gonna take nudes or something.
That's sending stone.
That's the awkward when you're like sharing, there's 6 friends sharing one cell phone. Like,
So could I like use my brain to send nudes of Miranda?
What?
To Orac!
Oh.
Can I use my brain?
no!
Why not?
All
He'd
right.
love it.
We'll see you in that Discord channel. You know which one. You know which one.
I was like, I'm telepathic. I just need to see it, and then he can see it too.
No!
Chat, what do you think? I'm gonna overrule the DM chat.
Not for free. You better get chat, throw you
Hey
some
chat,
subs.
you know you want mind nudes.
I hate you all.
Wow.
Alright, so you're still in the
So
guest
magic
room.
item adventure.
Well, is there anything in particular we want?
Yeah, like, I don't know what all we really.
So we've been focusing on magical items a lot. Mostly, you guys have a lot of money. You are in the Dwarven capital of the world. If there was anything you wanted to buy, whether that is cannons or anything, Deridax informed you that there will be like a supply cart, so you can buy things for your ship. And resupply in general right now, if you guys would like.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's boring, so I'm gonna go see if I can buy anything gold.
Anything of
I'm
okay.
actually hoping like the ship would be close to the city because I was hoping to, I don't know, depending on what we can find, maybe make some upgrades so that, you know, we're not taking forever to get across to this mountain.
Think of what upgrades you want, and then I would talk to one of Deridax's engineers. They might be able to send you with some artificers to put something together on your ship during the journey.
Okay.
Because we still have to Donkey Kong our way out of here.
Yes.
Drax,
Huh?
when I spoke to Grudgebearer, he recommended a little bit of an extra bonus pay for our crew for all of the drow they've been murdering.
Okay.
And I think it's worth it, so I just wanted to let you know.
Sure.
Keep that in mind.
Okay. And do.
I like to see Drax with the little glasses. Can do. Adding it into the budget.
15,000. So,
But yes, I would love to go perhaps look at some magical gear as well.
Okay. Go ahead and
You
get.
should also have one.
So I'm not going to make you roll for this, but you kind of ask about like where to kind of go through. The big shopping district in the Terras Ancor is actually a place called Volrigar. This is another one of the mountains like Odin's Nipple, and they essentially are burrows.
I love that you give us like a DC villain sounding ass area name, and they're like, and then the nipple.
And then the nipple.
So essentially, so again, there's one big mountain. There's one big mountain, the Terras Ancor, and then there's those 8, too large to be considered hills, but very small, but kind of small for mountains. And each one of those is hollowed out, and it's a whole different district of this giant city. Volrigar is kind of the shopping district. There's a lot of equipment, there's a lot of forges, there's, yes, kind of most of the industry and kind of manufacturing comes from that part of town. Well, where that stuff is sold is in that
You
part
got an
of
extra
town.
spell too.
The actual manufacturing district would be, you know what, we're just going to go with it. What was it, Cleft? What was the actual name
The
of
actual
it?
name is Stone Cleft Peak.
Stone Cleft Peak
But
is actually
everybody
where...
just calls it what it is.
Yeah.
It's Odin's Nipple.
Stone Cleft Peak is actually, or Odin's Nipple is actually where all the manufacturing is done. But where it's sold is in Volregal. All right, put it in the wiki. I just see chat going. Put it in the wiki, Roa. Put it in the wiki, Roa. Okay, but yes, so you guys start heading to Volregal. Okay, so as you guys move to the city, then again, this is a city at war. You had a very early meeting today. I want to say it was like 7 a.m. was your meeting. It was crazy early.
Like that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because it was rough for us to sneak in that long rest.
Yeah, it was tough. So yeah, you guys start heading through it. There is a lot of, like, the entire civilian population has been folded into the war effort in some capacity. Different boroughs, different neighborhoods, and different districts are in charge of making med kits, making arrows, making crossbow bolts, making bullets, making guns. You move kind of through those areas, and tragic to some of your to the deep tragedy, you guys are kind of seeing that most of the restaurants have kind of closed, or have been repurposed into just kind of free food stations. They are all serving a gruel, a very hearty gruel that isn't super bad tasting. I think some of you experienced it earlier, but they're just kind of handing it out on the street.
Yeah,
It does,
it's really good.
yeah, it does look like anyone can walk up and get a bowl if any of you guys would like to do that. There are a couple of kiosks here and there that are selling meat wraps. They're kostras.
Danny is going to approach one of the food booths.
Okay.
And as they go to hand her one, she holds up her hand.
A bloody faced dwarf looks up over you with just sunken, angry eyes. Ugh.
I wanted to help, see if I could grow anything to help bulk it out.
You want to call us?
I'm sorry, I don't speak Dwarven.
You want a meat wrap? You want a sandwich? And he takes out like a piece of salami, and he essentially starts making you a sandwich where the bread is meat. Like it's like a wrap, but it's just meat. So it's like a big thing of salami, a big thing of turkey. He puts food in it and wraps it up and gives it to you.
Oh, thank you. I was going to offer to grow vegetables.
The food that food eats.
Dwarves.
Dwarf Swanson.
Dwarf Swanson.
Got vitamins, minerals.
Dorothy T! Everybody wave to Dorothy T. She is incredible. Chat, can we get a shout out for her? Yes, from the
Can
Instagram
I please say it?
Say what? Her real
actual name.
Yes, you basically.
Darth Tidius! because like I also work the Instagram, I need you to know how many notifications.
Well, lot from that one, man. So, like, big shout out and thank you to Dorothy T. She is incredible. Guys, make some noise. Dorothy T, I'm so glad you're here. Guys, quick, make me look like a real streamer. Thank you so much for popping and tuning in. This is one of our D&D nights. It's going really, really well. They are trying to help break the siege of a city from inside of it. And guys, all my homies follow Dorothy T. Okay, so yeah, he makes you a kolras. Just starts wrapping it up. One cleaver. And again, he just looks messed up. Like, his face is so bloody. Like, it's pretty bad. It's still bleeding a little bit here and there. And he looks
I do
angry.
I have a good amount of cleavers. I think, but she gives him one.
Copper cleaver.
Just had a cleaver.
It's a sandwich. It's not a...
I didn't realize that they had different things. Player
Yeah, we were just
Panda.
told.
We were just told they were cleavers.
Yeah, so there's one for each. So there's
Okay.
platinum
Well,
cleaver.
she gives him a silver one.
Do you have silver cleavers?
You just told us
We only
cleavers.
ever wrote down cleavers.
Okay, so
Yeah,
those are
yeah,
golden.
there's
Okay,
a
so
difference.
yes, you only have golden cleavers. Do you need to go to the ATM?
No.
What? He points over to like a little machine. He says ATM, and there's a little like stone like case over there with like a little touchpad.
No, let me see if... I'm curious if... Hey, you know this thing I have on my character sheet?
What?
It's called An Alondian converter. Oh wait, it's in the bag of holding. Yeah, the Alondian converter.
Yeah.
Did that work on cleavers?
What is the Alandi? I believe the Alandi converter just makes gold into platinum.
I thought I just was just the exchangey thing.
No, so what the Alanian converter does, I believe it was given to Kurama, but you have it for some reason. It's because
Oh, I
Oh,
know.
the treasurer has the thing.
He has all the
The
important things.
quartermaster needs to take care of
Kurama out here,
finances.
titties out. He ain't got no pockets.
So essentially, it's one of the ways that Alanians because Alanians only pay in platinum. So if you give an Alanian 10 gold, they put it on the Alanian converter, and it becomes 1 platinum piece.
Oh,
So it turns gold into platinum at the base rate. There's
Well,
no
I'm
upcharge.
giving him the gold.
Okay, is you giving him a golden cleaver?
Yes.
He looks so angry, and his face is burning and bloody, and he hates it, and he hates everything. He goes, "Can you please go get change?"
I don't want to do math. Can I at least
Just ask it to do the math for you.
just take the gold?
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Make a history check.
Tip.
Make a history check real quick.
That's a big old 9.
9. Okay, I will give it to you with a 9. There are 2 kinds of dwarves.
Uh-huh.
Ones that will swindle you, and ones that feel they dishonor themselves by swindling.
Can I...
This is the latter.
Can I try to persuade him to take it?
Yes, go ahead.
That's a 12 plus 8.
I'm in so much pain. I'm in so much pain. I don't need this today. Just take the Koros.
I'll trade you.
And she's gonna cast Goodberry.
Oh, he goes, don't bother. I'm gonna have the same problem tomorrow.
What is it?
Nothing. Make an insight check or investigation, your choice.
I mean, I'm pretty sure they're the same for me, but...
One's based off wisdom. I think he got it as a druid.
Yeah, go for insight.
But you know, this is D&D, so
Oh,
we
okay,
can
never
make
mind,
it
never
any
mind.
stat we want. It's based off of strength
that's
now.
a 15 plus 10.
Okay, he doesn't know how to shave. And he has just been fucking up his face every morning. As you guys know, being clean shaven has become synonymous with the Dwarven Civil Rights Movement. And so this angry, probably in his early hundreds, when dwarves lived to be 300 to 500, he's never learned how to shave from anyone, never shaved before in his life, and he's shaving every morning, and he doesn't do a very good job, and that's why it's not from battle, but his face is covered with cuts, and it's bleeding because he doesn't know what he's doing. So you offer him healing, and he's just like, it'll just be this bad again tomorrow.
Nope. You take that. I'm gonna help. I'll be back.
Do you want your sandwich?
Yes.
You run back. Yes. You just like trot back into frame. Okay.
Yep.
Can I find a dwarf who would be willing to speed run how to shave?
What a question.
How would you find? You just run up to
I
the
would
next.
find a really clean-shaven dwarf.
Okay, we're gonna move on, but we're gonna consider this a side quest.
Okay.
So there'll be some. If you know, like in
Was
Baldur's
it side quest to do something to teach the dwarf something?
No, but it was mine's a yes and I
Okay.
do that all the time anyway.
Yeah, you can
but-
go ahead and you can go have it for that right
Question.
now. Yes.
So it says wild shape regardless of class. Does that mean I could do something above my usual druid?
Sure. Only like a level or 2 though. You can't be like turned into like a giant super gonorrhea T-Rex or something crazy.
Damn.
No, I think that reward was written not knowing it could also be just handed out to the druid. So, like, for example, if the warlock barbarian in the party got that as the reward
Yeah,
for the side
it's
quest,
pretty fun,
They
yeah.
could just wild shape.
Yeah.
For fun.
So yeah, you can go like a stage up. All right. What was I gonna say? Okay. So yeah, where are you guys heading off to? I mean, and your job is to find a dwarf to teach this other dwarf how to shave.
Neat.
I would like to go to the magical equipment shop.
Okay. So I really like this idea. As you guys move into Volregar, you guys do find a place, and thank you, Zemi, for naming this, the Hammer and the Hex. Real good name.
Ooh, that's really good.
Really good from Zemi. Yeah, I like them a lot.
The Thanks, Chat. Y'all are goated today.
Unless that was Roa and I fucked up. If it was like, chat said the hammer and hex. That's a good way to cover my ass. Right. But yes, the hammer and the hex. So you guys go ahead and tell me about who's running the shop at Hammer of the Hex, chat. Give me the common races in the Karazankor are Dwarf, Goliath, Dragonborn, Gnome, and Halfling. But you are not bound to these if you don't want.
It's 3 dwarves: Hamlet, and McGill.
Hamlet, and Miguel.
McGill. It's from Better Call Saul.
Okay. Ethno Mayo
No, I don't know who that is.
has redeemed Rose's refreshments. So as you guys chat, tell me about who's running the shop and tell me about what's in there.
With snacks.
I want a sweet little treat. What sweet little treats we got? I'm allergic to that.
Pop Tart.
Ooh, good name.
Sure.
Tell me about her. Tell me about Bylina.
Okay.
I'm really worried about
You
the
got
camera.
this. You got this. Look at me.
I believe
look
in
at
you.
me.
Focus.
Hold on.
Just hand it off.
Just do it.
No,
Just throw it.
I wanted to practice.
Jammer.
Stop thinking about it. Just do it. Just throw it. Fucking throw it, Amber.
Go
Amber, I
Rand.
will.
Wow.
Pussy.
I don't want to hit the expensive camera.
I know.
Okay, anyone else?
I want a honey bun too.
Fuck you
I
guys.
mean, I think TJ walked into that one, and it's okay. I'll take a honey bun too, but you have to throw it.
Okay, there's no cameras around me, so.
You're gonna hate
And
me when I
it's
like
crazy.
slap it into one of the.
They have some in them.
No, they don't.
Okay.
Looking at the
The
ingredients.
name brand ones do. Well, now I'm sad. If somebody redeems it again in the near future, I will get a
Like-
honey
Maybe
bun.
if we get a few more subs, we'll get the name brand stuff next time, huh, Chat?
Yeah, guys, 4 more subs, and I will get us
I'm not
name
buying us name brand
brand.
honey buns. We fine. We gangster like
You
that.
guys,
See what I was doing.
please consider subscribing
Anyway,
to the channel
doesn't matter.
for us to have better snacks.
No, so we can have variety.
Did you see my suggestion for the NPC?
For the what?
NPC.
No.
Just one to appear. It was a while back.
Just type it again when you get back to
You
C.
don't get to redeem stuff. You're in the room.
I can't request.
She gets 2
Panda just
redemptions
did.
per
What do you
game.
mean?
Panda doesn't get to either.
Okay,
It's
anyone
Turn
else?
that
Our
snack
snacks are over.
Yeah.
Treat time is different. Okay, I don't see it. Hot damn. Next time I can have one.
Alright, cool.
Alright, anyone else? Anyone else?
Is there any candy?
No.
Pass
Where
them.
are fruit roll-ups?
You want me to trade you a pop?
They.
No, I was looking for like Skittles or something. I'm good.
Alright, so you guys come in and you can just hear ting, 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 ting.
Oh, sweet, thank you.
And you do notice something really, really strange as you walk in. This magic shop is above a bakery.
Ooh.
Yep.
What baked goods?
Chat, also name that bakery for me. But yes, and go ahead and give me an investigation check real quick. And go ahead and switch this to the pirate music. The pirates are shopping.
16. Well,
16.
it
Okay.
doesn't taste safe, but
You notice that they are using the heat from the ovens of the bakery to heat the forge that whatever this young dwarven woman is working on. And as you're walking through the Karazankor, you're noticing this a lot, that most magic shops and blacksmith shops, they have beneath them is some sort of eatery or bakery, and where they bake all of their breads, the heat and the kiln is the same furnace.
It's like the combination Pizza Hut and Taco Bell.
Yeah, now sometimes it's the other way around. Sometimes the forge is on the bottom, and the residual heat after it passes through the forge goes up into an oven that's built into the floor in the next story above. So it's either a forge on the bottom and then a bakery on top, or the other way around.
Well, sweet. What do they have for sale in terms of Is there a shop?
Yes, so there's a young woman behind the counter, and she's working on some sort of breastplate.
Hello.
Ting, ting, ting. Hi, how are you?
I'm doing very well.
That's quite well.
I was wondering, I'm perhaps shopping for some magical equipment today. I was wondering if you might have any equipment of perhaps an attunement magical variety that would be befitting a warrior who perhaps doesn't like anything too heavy, but does want a bit of a magical effect, you know, zhuzh combat, but perhaps my protected.
Oh, you're looking for like an armor?
Perhaps some type of armor, but you know, I'm honestly a little bit flexible.
I sell every form of armor with the Fortitude enchantment.
What is the fortitude enchantment?
It's kind of narrative term for +1.
For +1. Oh, well, you see, I already have some fortitude enchantment items.
What about the Rune of Resolve?
What is the Rune of Resolve?
It's a narrative way of saying a +2.
Ooh! Ooh! Now, tell me.
What do you want from me? What do you want from me, you sick bitch? What do you fucking want? What do you fucking want? What do you want, you sick bastard?
Tell me about Resolve.
Tell her about Resolve. That's what I
love
want.
Resolve.
It's a
I feel
powerful.
so Cassie coded right now.
It's a powerful.
Perfect.
It's a powerful rune embedded in the centerpiece of the armor that will construct the rest of it around. So first, it has this magical core of powerful runic magic that permeates through the rest of the piece. It makes it so it doesn't rust, it doesn't bend, and it also allows it to deflect blows far more powerful than normal armors would be capable of. And we also apply a new kind of acid wash to keep it clean and keep it safe. Furthermore, it will very rarely ever fall into a state of disrepair. It's unlikely to ever rust.
Fascinating. Well, I have some very lovely armor right now. It isn't Resolve, it's just Fortitude, but it does have some other enchantments that I quite like.
Is
Perhaps
it Dwarven?
It's not Dwarven.
She
but
points at the sign. Do you speak Dwarvish?
Why did I even look? No, I don't.
Does anyone here speak Dwarvish?
Yes.
The sign says if it's not Dwarvish, it's shit. If it isn't Dwarven, it's shit, is basically what it says.
Dwarvish. That isn't Dwarvish.
Oh,
Does anyone translate this for pure
I
Miranda?
just said.
Oh, okay, I'm so sorry, I didn't
She
hear
has
you.
nothing that isn't Dwarvish.
well, yes, I understand, and this is why I'm here. I would love, but perhaps do you have anything of Resolve that's maybe like some braces or a cloak, or not my main armor?
Also, real quick, I want to let you guys know that Roa has created lore for why it's called Odin's Nipple, involving a man named Odin who is very good with a chisel.
I thought it was just really
He
cold
chiseled the
outside.
mountain?
You know?
You'll find out later. Check
No,
the wiki later for
He is the
detail.
mountain.
It's on the wiki now.
You know.
Alright.
So I like, so metagame, I like my dragon chain shirt +1 because it gives me other resistances.
Okay.
But I'm maybe willing to you got a cloak of protection +2 of Resolve or something? Or maybe some bracers?
Oh, okay.
I don't want to cloak.
A cloak of protection.
No, that's just a +1 to my AC, but I'm like, what about that Resolve on the cloak?
I don't think there is a Cloak of Protection +2. That would be insane, because Cloaks of Protection also give you a bonus to all your saving throws.
I don't need that. I just maybe some braces.
Would you like a Ring of Protection?
A ring of protection?
That one can
Is it a
have
Resolve?
Resolve. That can have Resolve, but
I
those
do
are
like a ring.
very powerful. That's gonna cost a lot of money.
Oh, fuck, I don't have do you take gold?
And we take cleavers.
Take cleavers. Fuck, they didn't give me cleavers at the border. They didn't like me.
You can use the ATM. And she points out to a little box.
You know, guys, I think we should use the ATM.
So
time.
this episode we've established we have camera phones and ATMs. Y'all thought this was fantasy? Nah, man, we got Space Marines and laser beams in this bitch.
It's essentially Magic the Gathering now.
There is a laser beam in the sky, though.
All right. So you go over to it, and there's a little place to just kind of throw in your coins. It's like a big funnel, when you would take the train in the olden days, you just kind of throw your coins at that funnel and just kind of click in. Because you don't have to shovel them in one by quarters. You can just kind of dump it. So
I know what you're talking
yeah.
about.
So how much gold do you put in?
Well, first, how many in cleavers is said Ring of Resolve?
So, it is a very rare magic item, and I'm trying to pull up how much very rare items cost. So please bear with me. Okay, let's see. Very rare items typically cost what? Jesus. very rare, according to the book, is 20,000 gold pieces.
Oh!
In terms of
Yeah, we don't got
crafting cost. What?
We don't get that.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with 5k. Because a greater ring of protection is very powerful because it's a +2 to your armor class and a +2 to all of your saving throws.
Okay.
So it requires attunement. It's very strong. So she'll give it to you for 5,000 sleepers.
I would like to go up to her, in a bit of a not stern manner, I will say.
Okay.
I'm going. Wait, is she like a sympathizer? Can I tell? I mean,
Welcome back, Cal. We missed you. We missed the hell out of you, dude. I'm so
I'm
glad you're back.
assuming yes, because her business is open.
Or maybe
She's a sympathizer,
maybe
right?
she's anti Deridax and that's why she hasn't like turned these over to like the people defending.
Okay, well
You have no idea.
either way,
Well, she's just a
I'm
capitalist.
gonna make my Miranda check and say,
Yeah, exactly.
I'll go
Capitalism.
for it. I'm going to make sure Deridax sits on that throne and that the evil from this land is purged. And I do believe it would be in your best intention to help me out as best as you can. I want to
Okay,
help.
make a persuasion check.
Oh, that was intimidation.
She does not feel intimidated. I'm gonna give. You didn't
You're
threaten
too
her in
hot.
any way.
That was what I was being stern about.
Stern and intimidating are not the same thing.
No, I
I'll
wrote down
do
a
a
gift some gift for the
persuasion.
person. Yeah, just fun stuff, not
Can I use
magic
my
items.
Oh.
Yeah.
okay.
Did you roll already?
If anything,
No.
Maybe roll first and see if you need it. You might crank a 20,
I
buddy.
wrote down flashbangs.
Does a 17 persuade?
Total?
Yes.
Yeah. Sensitive to something.
I'll knock 500 off the price.
That's good. That's good.
Line the fuck out.
How much do we have in our part gold? Not much.
I just had it now. Too let me see.
I figured out how I want to try and find something to help him.
Okay.
Well, because like during war times, like with World War II and stuff, they would give people instructions on how to like victory garden
Yeah.
and all of that. Would they have a beard shaving pamphlet?
There is not currently one in circulation.
Well,
Not yet, not with that
But
attitude.
chat, name a dwarven barber. Now, in my world, dwarven barbers are like right above, or like, it's actually one of the most prestigious jobs you can have.
I was gonna say, I bet they specialize in like braids.
Yeah, well, also like getting your beard trimmed is a big damn deal. Typically, you don't shave your beard. That's only been like a recent thing. But
Sweeney
like,
Chad.
Sweeney Chad. Yup. You can go to Sweeney Chad's.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Well, on hand in the bag of holding, I've got 15k.
Oh, that's a lot of money.
A greater ring of protection is a very powerful magic item.
See, Miranda doesn't know about the cost of items. Because I'm a good.
Do you guys have anything you can
No.
sell her?
How much does a barrel of nutmeg go for?
100 gold
That
cleavers.
comes up every time.
We've had it for so long.
We've used
I know,
it
it's been like a
recently.
year in real
I have
life.
some very magical,
We gotta start
powerful
using it for
blood.
like
In
bomb
my religion,
situations.
this is a very powerful and
Okay,
beautiful
like,
thing. Sounds like
Alright, how about, okay. Actually,
Hold on, real quick. What kind of blood is it above game?
It is the blood from when we first got outside the city, and one of the Eye of Lolth ladies, she was fighting us, and we killed her, and I took her blood. So this is potentially very magical blood.
Drow blood's not that magical. If you had like dragon blood on you, she would have given you like 1,000 gold for it.
Drock.
absolutely not.
back at the rope, mount.
Drac used escape rope and has left the party.
Can you fly with Mac yet?
2 more levels.
2 more!
Well, Mac can fly, he just, I can't use him as a mount while flying until level 15.
Oh well, thank you very much.
I really thought
I
you
do
were
not know
giving
the
away
price
my-
of items, but I appreciate your time.
I really thought you were giving
There's
away
a-
my blood.
Oh no.
There's a
not
few
you.
problems with the blood drive here. A moral and a physical one.
Okay.
the moral one is that's Drac. That's our friend. 2, he's
I don't
currently
think
in a
People are
kobold's
more
body.
every day.
I don't think Panda said that in canon, so
No,
I don't think.
No.
I'm
I was
so sorry. I have to use the bathroom real quick. If you guys want to figure out what you want to sell, look over your character sheets. It's a great place to offload some goods. I humbly apologize.
One day
I have
when
that
it
one. It's a
resolves.
really good one.
It sounds good. Okay,
It's-
I wanted to.
yeah.
Psychic Lance?
I've accidentally
So
grabbed spells
good.
that were like
It's
not
real good.
canon before by
it's
accident.
really
So cool. I'm getting it.
And it's
Okay,
real.
so
Yeah, I don't know if you guys have any inclination to grab any other magic items, but Drac had a great idea.
I was just trying to write down some ideas of like what we might want to buy. 'Cause I don't, unless anybody has like something specific they really want for the character or anything. I have no idea what to get.
A Sentinel Shield would be cool for my awesome perception, but it is completely unnecessary.
Right.
It's just gravy. You had an idea to maybe
Yeah.
see if we could manufacture some flashbang grenades or,
Or
some kind of
if
thing
somebody
like that.
just has like if they were
I
a thing.
have several bombs.
But
what-
rather
you
than
say
just
several bombs?
Bombs.
Bombs.
no, that's Karama. Yeah.
Those as well, probably.
He was thinking more like rather than shrapnel, like just a burst of light.
Like,
yeah,
like
'cause
blinding.
Drow and Dwer are sensitive to sunlight, so blind the fuck out of them. Question mark. Does anyone need dark vision?
I do.
Cool.
I feel like I don't.
Yeah, you don't.
Well, I got night vision goggles.
Oh, you already do? Okay, cool.
Hold
That takes care of.
Do I?
I think satyrs come with dark vision.
Fucking everybody.
Chat,
Satyrs
what
have
would you
dark
guys get,
vision.
chat, for your trip to Fantasy Walmart? What's your ideal magic item, or just any kind of thing?
I'm trying to think because we're going in there to basically incite a rebellion. So infiltration, espionage, because we somehow need to expose this guy that he's hired the Drow and Dwargard to do his dirty work.
I mean, we're all reasonably okay
I
at
don't.
stealth already with help from our druid and rogue bard in the party. You know, invisibility, pass without trace, that kind
Yeah.
of stuff. So what else? Maybe I don't know how useful this would be in a party of like such like we're all magical in some way. You have a magic sword even, but would it be worth it for anybody to pick up maybe a scroll of silence?
Yeah, I had.
Because
Yeah.
as a sorcerer, I don't get many spells known. I
Right.
can learn it since I'm a divine sorcerer, so I can learn cleric spells, but it's going to take up one of my precious few spell slots to learn it.
That wouldn't be bad, because if all of y'all stayed back and we just ran in.
Yeah, it does shut down spellcasting effectively if you don't need to use vocal, or if you can't use vocal components, you can't cast most spells.
Right.
Yeah.
It's a pain in the ass.
Yeah, it does require concentration,
also wild
so
shape,
that
too.
holds.
Yeah, but my
Precedence
wild
there.
shape is really weak.
But yeah, I mean, you have a ranger with a beast companion, a barbarian fighter, and a warlock paladin barbarian, and a swords bard, by the way. So you don't really always need to be running in there and casting spells. Silence
Yeah.
might
Yeah.
not be a bad group
No,
tactic,
that's a good
Yeah.
idea.
which is completely antithesis to what you want to do in a game where you want to just yell all the time and just roleplay and shit, right? It's like everyone be quiet. But, yeah, but I don't know. It could help against spellcasters. I will consider maybe since we just leveled up, like trading one of my spells for it. But
Yeah, I had scrolls and potions as ideas, but I'm not sure. Like, I wasn't sure specifics
yeah,
would be useful. But silence is always good.
Do each of us have a potion of greater healing?
I have 4,
Okay, I know I have one.
so I could offload to others.
Sure.
I was gonna say I don't.
Okay.
The only other thing
I have a
I'll-
potion of vitality though.
I'm certain I have enough personal
There's
gold to do this,
exhaustion.
but I wanted to buy gifts for our crewmates on the ship.
One supreme and one just regular.
Okay, so Trendy and
Yo.
Vazriel, you both take one of my greater healing. potions.
Greater healing potion, hell
Thank
yeah!
you.
Hell yeah.
No, I'm not buying anything. I'm broke.
Potion of greater healing does 44 plus 4. Hell yeah.
She does have most weapons at plus 1, and most armor's going up to plus 2.
Plus 2, you say?
Yes. So what armor do you have on?
Cost you an
Well, I have a
arm.
Mackenzie shield, and you told me that it counts as studded armor.
Okay, so you have studded leather armor. What's your armor class?
18.
18. So what's your dexterity?
That's my shit. Go!
16. So you should have a 15 AC. You have a shield. You carry just for 17. So it's probably plus 1. So write down the Mackenzie shield. Is
Yeah.
Probably, okay.
I
So
have that.
Okay. So your studded leather armor, you could buy a plus 1 or plus 2 studded leather armor here, if you wanted.
Well, I'm not there, so.
You could be here if you want to be here.
No, I'm busy.
Okay.
She's on her side quest.
Okay.
I'm also being a
questing.
good person.
Okay.
Good people don't get to shop.
Yeah, it's
You could swing by the hex and the hammer if you want. All right. What are you guys doing?
I got non-essential stuff I
I
can
was like,
buy.
I liked your idea
Go
Oh,
for it.
okay.
about the scroll.
Oh, okay. Well, that will be at a scroll and potion shop probably, but
Chat, name a scroll and potion shop for
Yeah.
me.
Scroll of Silence, please, DM.
Ooh, scroll set second level spell.
Second level spell.
I'm gonna give 500 gold.
Treasure.
You know
We
what they
agree to these
400
terms and
gold.
conditions.
I would. You what?
I said 400 gold.
Make a persuasion check.
I wouldn't actually say 400. Let's say 450.
Okay, make a persuasion check.
No, you're a bard. You fucking
Nah, I don't.
20
trust.
cents. Like,
Hootie. Actually, okay. So no, you had to go to Hootie Who's Emporium
Hootie hoo!
to get yeah. So
450.
scrolls.
Nice reference. Was that Roa?
No, that was anime.
Anime.
ANIM5.
Well, nice reference there.
Yes, there is a Gnome Depot in
Gnome
this
Depot.
in the city.
oh,
Is
Gnome
that-
Depot is such a good one, dude.
Persuasion.
Yes.
26.
26. They will give it to you for 450.
I knew you should have went for
I
4.
should have went for 400.
Okay.
this
But it backfired on my frog
Gleam
the other day,
three.
so.
Ah, yeah.
Alright, let me add
this makes sense. We
silence
have,
to my
like,
spell
an
list so I
actual
don't have to look it up later.
450 is the extra bit.
I will add Gleam.
Silence.
So Hootie Who Emporium has all of the like scrolls and potions.
Okie dokie. It's on the spell list for when we ever potentially need the description. The non-essential thing I thought would be neat would be to buy some gifts for the crewmates.
Okay.
Because we always leave them in the background.
What do you think about grabbing?
So I don't, off the top of my head, know every single crewmate of our entire crew.
Okay.
But I'll just name like the top 4 that came to mind.
Okay.
The Lizard Man, her boyfriend.
Orak.
Orak, thank you. I'm gonna get him a really nice whetstone so he can keep his blades sharp.
Okay, cool. You can pick up most of this at Home Depot, it sounds like.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, and I'm gonna go through the rest of it here.
Here's the list of named crew that I know.
Oh boy, that's a lot of. I'll have to come up with one for each of them, but there's a large list here, and
It's
it would
like-
take up a lot of time.
Well, here, how about the higher ranking one?
I just imagine I do actually get the list of people, but it would take a while because I don't know. I want to come up with some fun stuff.
Yeah, Gnome Depot's open.
For Grudge Bearer, I want to get him some truck nuts for his rifle. It's like a little trinket that'll hang on the end of his gun.
Okay.
I was gonna say, I remember what I wanted to tell y'all. I was yard sailing, and I came across this truck, and I looked, and I was like, oh, it's got truck nuts. No. It had truck ducks. And they were little, they were like ducks in the shape of like side by side to look like truck nuts.
Wow.
Truck ducks.
I love
So that's
it.
happening.
Yeah. So
That's some
truck
Jeep
ducts
section.
on the end of
Truck
his
ducts,
rifle.
Yeah.
Wasn't even a Jeep. That's what I thought.
For our chef, whose name is it Pixie?
Yes.
Yes,
Okay.
Pixie.
Is her name
Some-
Pixie or is she a pixie?
She's a cat.
She is a cat named
A
Pixie.
cat named Pixie.
She is a Bella.
Some chainmail cutting gloves. 'Cause she's a chef.
Okay.
And Evans, a magnetic nasal strip for his snoring so he can breathe at night. Because I can definitely hear him because we sleep next to him.
Yep.
It really helps.
Yeah.
Trust me, IRL. Check him out.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I have a deviated septum. It helps a lot.
Okay.
All right, cool. So there's a lot more members. I don't know if you wanted me to just go through and come up with something, but there's like 10 more people on this list.
Give me,
Come up with something. Use
give me
your
3 more.
creativity.
Oh my God.
You got this.
Okay. I don't know who all these people are though.
Say a name. We'll help you remember.
Nisa.
Nisa's the navigator.
The navigator.
Okay.
Is she a kitty too?
Yep.
Oh.
That's
Let
surfing
me get
Righteous
the navigator and just be oh good at compass. Look, I want to get something that they don't already have.
Get him like a hot, sexy sextant.
What?
That's not sexy.
A sextant is an angle finder that you.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
Not sexy.
definitely already have one.
Yeah, but like get him a sexy one.
No.
Now, if they're a
She
top
wants
class
something
navigator
that's
like what we
unique.
would go for, they have the best tools that they already need. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just getting them some like cool extra stuff.
Get them a collapsible staff that controls the weather. Navigators love those. If anyone gets
collapsible control weather's an 8th level spell, my guy.
that, does anyone get that reference though? Yeah. Navigators love collapsible staffs. That's all I'm saying.
We'll come back to I don't know.
Just get
What
a
if it's
Wind
like
Waker
a-
wand.
A Wind Waker wand,
Or like, what if it's like a table, that like a pocket table?
a pocket table.
What the fuck's a pocket table?
You know what? I get them a little metal table that they can flip when they're mad. Just
No,
for fun.
I was gonna say
Yeah.
because you.
I get
you're
them
a
exactly what I
navigator.
just said. Moving on.
No.
I do exactly. My character does exactly what I just said. Moving
All right,
on.
moving on.
I'm gonna use that tomorrow in DJ's game.
Cronius, we have a musician.
Apparently.
Apparently, we have a musician.
I think we felt bad for him.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
We
that was
He
felt bad
almost
for him.
died.
that was a
Yeah.
pity hire.
So we
Oh,
hired him
yeah.
because he really needed a job.
He really needed a job.
And he could only play music. And I was like,
Yeah.
it's worth
He
it.
I know
died.
what we can get him.
What?
A devil-fueled ability to play the drums like no one yesterday. I changed Tito's name on the contract to Cronius.
Now he goes to hell when he dies.
No, he'll be fine. I'll fix it. Or you'll fix it. Thanks. Okay. So, yeah,
Anyway, I do. My character does what I just said.
yeah I know
No.
exactly what I just said.
No. It's really hard to change contracts.
Yeah, but we have the most, like, bullshittery bard of history. She just...
That is not
You need-
true.
that's
you
not
need
true.
to marry is so much
You need
more
a
of
bullshitty
bullshittery
lawyer.
part
Mary
than
is
I
like
am.
ascended to godhood now. We can't do that. We still have a level 13 player though, so your expertise in persuasion and forgery tools, I'm sure we can do it.
Fun fact.
What do I get the
don't
musician?
have expertise in persuasion.
Well,
Well,
I don't
you had
even
me
have
fooled.
I don't even have proficiency. I'm not even proficient in it.
Oh god, where do I get the musician? It's,
Theremin.
no, it has to be all metal because it's dwarves and stuff.
I thought you said
I get-
therapy.
A theremin.
That's metal as fuck, dude. I said it had to be all metal. We're sending him to therapy.
I get the rest of our crew free therapy.
Can we hire a therapist?
Happy rock smalla, bitches.
we should hire a
We should hire a therapist.
We should hire a therapist.
Yeah, go ahead.
Can we get like
All right,
those
chat.
doctor
The next
therapists?
tier, whatever you need, subscriber
when you
is our therapist.
When you tier 3 subscribe, you can add a crew member to the Graveyard Brazen. We are looking for a therapist.
Please come up with a
We're
character
currently
class
hiring.
and
Honestly,
all that kind of stuff.
Zemi, if you want to tier 3 subscribe again, that'd be a really good one for you.
You can make our therapist.
You can
Please,
use
we
that.
need it. I don't know. I'll get him some. I don't know, some tap shoes. Is that something cool that?
Sure,
I don't know.
that's metal.
You know what? I got him a pipe.
All right, there you go. One more.
Just
Why
like
do you
their
think a
lungs since
pipe?
they need to sing. All right, I don't know. Whatever. Why did I pick that one? I had no idea what I was doing. We just send it.
Alright, so you can pick all that up at Gnome Depot for like 10 cleavers. Do you have 10 cleavers?
That's it. I have 80 cleavers.
Damn
dude.
it.
Yeah.
Go to the ATM.
No, I have 80
We will never
cleavers.
go to your ATM.
I wrote it down on my.
It seems a
Oh
little
yeah,
chewy.
when I make my purchase at the store, I go, I'm still think I'm a potential criminal. Does it still only cost 10 cleavers?
Yes.
All right, we're down
They're
from
like
80
supporting their
to
cleaver
70 cleavers.
Ooh, that's a good item.
Okay.
But guess who just netted 100 gold for being nice to the crew?
Question.
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 So, Karama,
Hold on, we
just
have a-
okay.
Oh.
Okay, pass. That was exhausting. Come on, guys, carry me.
So are flashbangs a thing?
Yes, actually, they are selling at the Hex and Hammer Raymond's Resident Orb. It's a palm-sized orb of swirling energy. Essentially, when you throw it, every creature in a 10-foot radius has to make a DC 15 con save, or they are deafened until the end of the next turn. So it's very much like a flashbang.
They're deafened by a bright light.
It's so bright I can't hear.
I mean, that's
Listen,
what they wrote
It happens
here.
to me.
The palm-sized orb of swirling object liquid it contains within a cage of silver wire. As an action, you can remove it and hurl the orb as a ranged attack. It shatters on impact, creating a burst of echoing thunder. Sorry, I said light. I was wrong. Each creature within 10 feet radius.
I mean,
My apologies.
maybe.
It's the Titty Fox.
My stuff is fucked up.
Really,
Oh, my skill bonus.
I'm really
is
looking for
wrong.
like just something to blind people with.
They have a blinding variant,
Okay.
so you can get like the deafening variant or the blinding variant.
There was a duck redeemed for the funny one. I don't know which one.
You gotta be more specific
so
with the
many of
funny
them.
one.
It's
We all get advantage!
They're definitely referring to.
That's my therapist right there.
They're definitely referring to Drinky.
Ooh.
Oh my God, Trendy, that was so manly. Are you straight? That was incredible.
That was a roller coaster of a sentence.
How much?
Around 1,000 gold pieces, but you get a new orb every day. So you buy the cage, and you can get an orb out of it every day.
Oh. That's a steal.
But you only get one?
You get one a day.
That's lame.
Yeah.
It's not.
That's not
No, that's
useful.
infinite. That's infinite
You-
flashbangs.
Yeah, but what if
Once
it
a
doesn't
day.
work?
Then we fuck them up. With
You know what?
our
I'll give you. It makes
prowess.
5 a day. The basket makes 5 a day. How's that sound?
5 days for
That's
that's
worth
cool.
it.
Yeah.
The what item? I talked to the basket. I talked to the basket.
Rainan's
You put your hand in the
Resident
basket.
Orb.
No, never.
So question. So if it's 5 every day, like, can we save them up until we have like, I don't know, say
No.
50?
No.
Fuck you.
Like a good berry.
It's like, yeah, like good berries. They expire after 24
bombs.
hours or something. However, if you rest cast the grenades, then you'll have 5 additional at the end of the long rest that will last for the next 23 hours.
And this is an item given to you by, or suggested by chat.
Thank you.
Wow, thanks, chat.
Thanks, chat, for for funding our war crimes.
Yeah, their grenades, they explode after. Yeah, okay, there we go.
Oh, they explode on their own?
Well,
No, you-
You pull the wire and go.
I thought you meant like when they expire at the end of their
Oh,
day.
No,
Do
like
that. That would be really funny.
all
So then,
unused
meanwhile,
grenades.
Danny's like crafting this. Aha! I'm gonna stockpile them, and meanwhile,
It's like if a druid puts on a metal helmet, they immediately
explode.
explode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, actually, speaking of Dandy, you said you don't have dark vision.
I don't have dark vision.
How have you made it
Satyrs
this
don't
far?
have dark vision, huh?
Nope.
Oh.
they don't need it.
Yeah, they have advantage against all saves, like against magic, which is
They
really
do everything they need to do in the light. They ain't afraid of nothing.
good. I hear Danny DeVito's a satyr.
He sure is.
I have a panda fun fact for everyone.
Go ahead, because I think Drew's cooking something up.
Yeah,
so go
Drew's
ahead.
No, I mean, like, we could just do, like, if Chrono's got, like, the night goggles or whatever, we could just try to find another one of those. I don't know if there's any.
Dandy.
Yeah, you can buy goggles in the night here. That's just an uncommon item, so I'd say 500 gold.
Okay.
Anywho's, fun fact. At Disney Hollywood Studios, they have handprints of various famous people, and I went and I found Danny DeVito, and it turns out that I have the exact same size hand as Danny DeVito.
So that means Panda's hand jobs feel identical
To Danny
to Danny
DeVito's.
DeVito's.
I feel like he'd have a
He's mashing it.
Handy DeVito.
Andy DeVito!
He's mashing it under the table.
He's mashing it. He's just mashing it
Here are
under
your
the
goggles
table.
tonight, by the way.
There you go. Now you have dark vision.
Nice.
Stack those up.
Now, did you have 500 cleavers?
You said gold.
You said gold.
You said
Sorry,
gold.
forget. Everything is in
No,
cleavers.
this one particular item was the only one they listed for gold.
No. Everything's in
Yeah, it's like
cleavers,
everything
yeah.
cleaver. Oh, night vision goggles are only 500 gold. Like, that's weird.
Just use the ATM.
I think
It's
he
what he
wants you to
wants.
go to the ATM.
It's what he wants.
Look, the ATM.
Shut up!
It's our mission as players to never get to taste what he wants.
100%.
So fucking true, and I hate it!
What does ATM stand for?
Automatic transfer money.
Okay.
It still
Uh-uh.
exists here? Okay.
What does it stand for in real life?
Automatic teller
teller
machine.
Yep, that's
But
what I
everyone
said.
calls it an ATM machine.
Yeah.
Just like PIN number,
Yeah.
Yeah.
your personal identify number.
Yep. Automatic tender
I love
machine.
things like that.
I hate it. It's
Okay.
so annoying.
It brings me joy.
So Drew, how you getting these 500 cleavers?
Oh man, it's almost like there's like the ATM things
Yep.
that I can just put gold in.
Well, can you do me a favor? Because Karama, Panda said this, and I could really see this happening in the game. She said that Dandy gets like weird anxiety about the ATM, so she asked Karama to go do it.
It just feels.
Could you do that for me real quick? Ligne?
Karama, I think you should try the ATM because I'm afraid like it's gonna be like a dwarf thing and just a hammer comes out and goes bop, and then you don't know how much money you got.
Well, I'm sorry, baby girl, but as a future Armando, I only deal with platinum.
Holy shit!
Correct.
Bars, dude.
That was cold as hell.
Fresh from Kyoto. Fresh from Kyoto.
Kyoto would be a really cute name.
I'm above this
Bird.
pleb money now.
Bird.
All right. So who's going
Right.
to it? Drac is? Okay. That was very good.
Yeah, I'm good with the ATM and
Okay. So you just walk up and again, there's like a receptacle, like
Yeah.
a big funnel. Do you just drop 500 gold pieces in there?
yeah.
Okay. So you sort of hear like shh, and there's like a little reader that's
Coinstar.
there's like a little reader on the side. It's some sort of minor illusion cantrip, and it's counting all the money. You're seeing it going up and up, and you just hear oh okay from like within it. Just a second. Okay, here you go. And like a little door opens up, and there's just a gnome just like sitting in there. And you notice that this machine is like his little office. He's just got like a little vault there on the side, like a little safe, and he just takes the money and like puts it into the stacks, and then pulls out other money. It's just like a mini little bank, like on street corners. And yeah, it's got this
Worst
tiny,
nightmare job.
Yeah.
tiny little
Get to work, Andy.
Well, actually, you do notice like on the side, there's little shelves, like some books there. So like when he's just like waiting around, he just like gets to read.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, he's just like. You also, I won't make you roll for this, but you also see like a really weird symbol on his chair. And that I will take an arcane check if you want to know what that's about.
Okay. It's a glyph of boarding. You can't leave your job or it'll explode.
16.
16. So it actually is a glyph of boarding. Oh my god! But
So he can't be kidnapped when they raid the city.
yes, it's also so like if
We don't
it's
steal from him.
So it's a glyph of warning and a weaker version of the teleport spell. It's a nexus. So he is working. You imagine you don't know how many because you rolled a 16, but like an amount of these ATMs are done by him, and he's just kind of teleported within a small area, like maybe a 5-block radius, to the different ones. He can also go between them to get more money from the different safes in each one. But it is also a glyph of warding. If anyone tries to remove the money for nefarious reasons, you imagine he teleports to a different one, and this one explodes. That's how you imagine that, like, so it's like half glyph of warring, half like very minor closed network teleportation circle of only a couple city blocks.
I got it. Nice. we're gonna take the entire ATM machine and throw it at the drow. You said it was inside the ATM machine.
But yeah, he's just stacking out your cleavers. And because it's an amount of over 100 gold, it's tax-free. He pushes it forward at you. Have a good day. Chunk.
Bang.
That's fucked up.
So it would
I
be
say above game
ultimated.
that if you have it over a certain amount of money, it's tax free.
Yeah, like Bank of
That's
America, like when you have like $10,000 in your account, they don't charge you for all this bullshit.
Well, the fact that you owe taxes if it's less, but if it's
More tax is the wrong word, conversion fee.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
fine then. I thought you meant like taxes. I
No,
was like,
sorry.
that's messed up.
But yeah, so like he slides it all out and like onto like a little, like there's a lip like kind of outside the ATM. He slides out 5 stacks of 100 cleavers each and slides them all out, and then he kind of waves and he just closes his door. And it's a very weird and bewildering experience because, like, I want to say he got a surprise round off you. Like, your character was not expecting.
Bro, I have alert. I can't be surprised.
Okay, so you were fine, but everybody else, like, he was stacking these coins and your character couldn't react. Like, you were so surprised. There was just, like, a person in there. But not you. Not you. You were ready. But yeah, he's got a little office that he's helping us around to. Okay, see ya.
Really miss. I was a dragon. I can just get what I want without having to deal with money.
Sometimes people just showed up and gave you things when you're an ancient dragon. Sometimes people just worship you. But yeah, real quick, if I wouldn't mind,
Like,
what
that looks like a tasty cow.
Well, here you go.
what is everyone's like? Because I'm picturing like from the gnome's perspective, all of you guys kind of like leaning and gonking
I'm
at.
not there. I'm doing stuff.
What is everyone's kind of reaction to it?
I'm just gonna like, he's cute.
I'm so precious.
Cow?
I can say I'm kind of surprised by it, but I just seen crazy stuff. I'm just like, okay, you learn something new every day.
Yeah.
I feel like I wouldn't be surprised at all because I'm sure Vinny has held up one of these before.
Vinny has a whole scam involving
So like I'm not surprised.
Yeah, you
at
know
all.
what? You've seen these before.
I've seen it.
You weren't surprised.
I wasn't surprised.
Why do I gotta weigh in?
You don't have to.
I could be indifferent.
Okay, alright. Do you have alert?
No, I perceived it, but I couldn't react in time.
You're like, ah!
I saw it, but I was too slow.
He got a whole.
Kind of like when you're in a haunted house and you see like a portrait and you're like, that's gonna pop down.
Yeah.
But then a different one.
No,
pops down.
it's like a goddamn T-shirt at Celebration.
Oh my god.
Fucking we're at the live stage. I'm standing there, I'm like trying to take a picture of something because one of the guests was leaving the stage, and this dude like throws a T-shirt out because they're giving people T-shirts. This shirt, I shit you not, it hits somebody, bounces off, and I'm like, oh shit, hits me in the mouth, goes off, hits a third person, bounces off of her, and then is caught by a fourth person.
That shirt has
firing it
a
out of-
buoyancy.
Like
Okay.
an ion cannon?
Yeah.
God damn.
Bitches love ion cannons. All right. Yeah. So you
If I had been paying attention, I would have had it.
you have your 500 cleavers. You go back and you buy your goggles of night.
Yep.
Do you want to buy anything else?
You said this is a combination, like, bakery, right?
Yes.
I buy a few dozen bagels for the crew.
Oh,
And on my way out of the store, I'm gonna be like,
One cleaver.
sure, whatever. I'm gonna convert some money, and I
Do you
go
need
up
to go to the
machine.
ATM?
Yeah. I'm gonna give that motherfucker a bagel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How much cream cheese is on it?
They do. They do like.
I put it
heavy
in like a
smears
little,
of
yeah,
it.
like I give
Okay,
a little side
thick on it.
portion because like you can't
You gotta do
assume
it
how
like
much
New
somebody
Yorkers.
wants.
Yeah,
to
it's
put
like
on
New York. It's a heavy
New York,
schmear.
you got
Yeah.
the shmee on the bagel.
Oh my god, you're a voice actress, and that was terrible.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna New York.
That wasn't bad.
wasn't
It's just
bad.
not a
I was
lot of
just
New
being
Yorkers sound like that.
offensive.
That's all.
I mean,
I'm being offensive here.
being offensive
I don't think New York minds that, honestly.
It's hard to
They
defend
do.
you.
That's a whole different race over there.
It is.
All right. Anything else you guys
So
want
I
to
give the bank guy a bagel and I leave. Do I get my 100 gold for being nice?
Yes.
Yes, we did it. We got there. It pays for itself.
I don't know what anyone else wants or is interested in because like
+2 armor might be good for people.
It is so expensive. I don't want to do
That's
that.
a third of our dollars.
Yeah, I don't want to do that.
No.
If I meet up, if we end up seeing Victor McKenzie again, like we'll.
Goddamn
we'll
Victor McKenzie.
Goddamn.
I mean, you got some broke ass
goddamn
items.
Bishop
Like,
McKenzie.
you got some fancy
Pope
weapon, right?
Mackenzie.
Pope
Maybe.
Mackenzie.
Oh.
Give it some time. Give it some time.
the only other thing that
Jack's rapier sounds like it's just.
I stole it
oh yeah.
from Jack.
Yeah. I mean,
It's in my notebook right in front of me.
I'm having to make sure I level correctly.
What'd you go with?
Another leveling bard.
Okay.
So then I got a fourth.
Yeah.
I got a fourth level spell. Second.
I don't know. I'm trying to think of what 30 potions that might be useful.
looks good to me.
Okay, cool.
Is the
Yeah,
only,
the,
only other thing I can
Your
think
background
of
is an acolyte?
would
I'd like
be
to know
looking
about that.
into what ship upgrades.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Damn it.
The Hootie Hoo's Emporium does have
I was
potions.
a princess.
What upgrades are you looking for
Fucking
your
game
ship?
one time.
So
You gotta finish the lore.
I think the main one, like, that immediately comes to mind is trying to get to where we can move faster over land. I mean, ideally, eventually, we get some kind of like levitation crystals and a means of propulsion, so we can just, at the very least, hover.
Is there a way to like hasten the ship?
Yes, you
Slap it
cast.
on the axe.
Yes, you cast haste on the ship.
Yeah.
But like, could you have a hasted item that you would use?
The ship currently has 3 empty spell attunement slots, so you could attune. The ship is a construct, so you could theoretically, for the most items would work on it. There's a few exceptions. Because it doesn't really have a consciousness, it has the kind of mental stats of whoever's piloting the ship.
Yeah.
That sounds pretty fucking cool if we could cast haste on the ship.
Yeah, you can cast haste on the ship.
Which, again, is a multi-purpose. It's an all-terrain vehicle, man.
Yeah.
It's a Range Rover.
It can't
It's
fly.
an amphibious exploring vehicle. It's a 5-star finisher car.
It's a
the
finisher.
transporter of gods, the Golden God.
But don't worry.
Always sunny. But whenever it's anything, it's always sunny.
Or
We're
Flo
obsessed with
Dracula or whatever it was.
Dracula. We're not bringing that into this game. We're way too far down the rabbit hole already, or off the rails, wherever we are. Help us put us back on track, or if you want to hear some Dracula flow lines, drop us up.
So I don't think you guys have anything else right now that you want to buy. Is there anything else you want to do at the Karas Ancor before you go to the meeting place with Rue? I'm surprised you guys. I thought you guys had like way more money for some reason.
Oh no, we have money. It's just technically there's another like 10K, but it's on the ship, so I technically don't have access to it right now because it's in the vault.
For the sake of like gameplay and brevity, if you wanted to unload some of that money here, because I don't know when you guys will be back at the Karas Ancor, I will allow you to like magic pockets this.
I mean, shit. We got smartphones and
Yeah, I
ATMs.
know.
Like, we got a credit card, right?
That's what
yeah.
Yolandi has
I
basically
don't
started.
know
Like,
what. Like, so it's been a while since we played, and like I don't know what would be useful.
so we have 3 things that the ship can be attuned to, basically. So
Yes.
we did haste.
Well,
We'd have to buy like
You'd have to
you can buy
find
items.
some-
Also,
Would a plank
Right.
of haste.
also, again, this is a great place to get like +2 armor. So if anybody wanted +2 armor, this might be a good time to pick that up.
I mean, I've already got +2 on there, so I'm.
I don't, but
I don't.
I You beat it more than I do.
I don't, but I like my resistances.
Yes, so you would be trading
You're good.
like
So
so.
I'd be
Yeah, I would.
Here, give me better armor. I have
is
nothing.
unarmored because you're barbarian, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
So it would really only
So,
be
okay,
you
I mean-
and Andy.
let me put it this way. What is everyone's armor class?
I'm at 19 for 20 tonight.
19 for me.
20.
20.
I mean,
22 if it's a hack.
Fuck yeah.
You know what? Let's search for a magical item that can let Cassie turn other people into hags.
God.
This probably
Like you're
has
fighting
to
vampires.
be
Psych, it's a hag! Yeah! Give her the Wabbajack.
yeah, Danny's got
You a hag, and you a hag, and you a hag!
Danny's
Karama,
got
go.
18. It's like
Yeah. The wild shaping is a little
good.
Ooh, is there some kind of thing for druids that will like apply armor while you're wild shaped?
That's cool. Defense.
Don't know. So the thing is, she's a land druid, so she's a spellcasting druid, not a wild shape druid.
True. She does wild shape pretty frequently though. Well, more often than not, it's like the wild or a giant eagle, right, for mobility.
Yeah, right. Like you have the wild shape for utility, but it's not like.
But the thing is, like the giant eagle it's like 80-foot speed. It's so fast. It has a shit AC and no hit points.
I've got an item that you should buy for the ship.
Okay.
The Cloak of the Arachnid.
So it can spider climb.
Yup.
Oh. Okay.
Oh yeah, so it can climb up the mountain.
Yup.
New guidance speed.
Wouldn't it be better to
Like they can
fly?
increase my
Yes.
speed.
Flying is gonna.
So
that's
why
like
would we
that is
want
like a
horse?
50,000 gold upgrade and like 2 months of not using your ship.
Nah, man, we go.
Even
we
if
go
it's just momentary.
I'm all set. I don't
Like just
need
like a
this.
quick
Boots.
burst of flight.
Or movement.
So there are boots of speed that you could maybe equip for the ship.
Or for
That's
for Karama.
like that's just some straight up nightmare fuel imagery of just.
Maybe it's with the boots of speed.
It's like
I
that
love it.
Baba
Let's do
Yaga
it.
house.
It really is. We make Baba
Yeah.
Yaga's house.
Boda Yaga.
Baba Yaga.
Yes.
Baba
okay.
Yacht.
Baba Yaga.
Sexy thought.
Baba Yaga.
Baba Yaga.
Yes.
Baba
So
Yada, Baba Yada.
for 5k, you could get boots of speed on your ship that would double its speed for 10 minutes.
How much does it cost for boots of speed for the party? That's cheap.
I was talking about me.
Yeah.
Oh, for you,
We pay
2,000.
You so fast already, man.
I know. I'm covering ground on bitches.
For you to so it requires attunement. You might be tuned out. For
Yeah.
you, 2,000 gold for a ship upgrade. It's a bit more.
Yeah.
2K is cheap. We buy those for Karama.
Okay.
Well,
I was gonna say we
does
have
he-
enough gold we could buy for everybody.
Huh? I mean,
I don't think
does
every.
he-
I
we
don't
don't
know.
need
able
it,
to
but-
like. I don't know what everybody has as far as like attunement items.
Your
I know
sword
I'm
requires
tuned out.
attunement.
Right now I'm acquired with the sword. Also,
Is your ring?
Yeah, the ring of the fox.
to be honest, I can put the ring down.
Yeah, you could put the ring down.
Yeah. What about gloves and missile snare?
Does require attunement.
Yeah.
Alright, so right now it's just I can only assume the 3, right?
3.
I take away the ring of the fox.
Okay, so you still own it, but you unattuned
Yeah.
that and you attune to boots of speed. If you just want to Google boots of speed,
Yeah,
on
is
your
it
phone.
They're broken.
So basically,
They're
like,
really
with this,
are.
like,
They're my
let's say if I
favorite.
want to like not attune, it'll have to be like before a battle, right?
Yeah, it technically takes an hour.
Like a day or something. Okay.
An hour, just an
Okay.
hour.
Man, take me.
Teeny Fox
no
element.
battlefield will be big enough to stop training.
Yeah, rare is it might be 2,500, so they make a profit. It's 2,000 at cost, so it'd be 2,500 because they're trying to make a profit.
but it happens the way we said it did. So
No.
Real quick for my bad people, I got 295 of gold right now. I'm trying to convert that to gold.
That would be 29 platinum.
And then 5.
I'll you know what? I'll round up for you because I like you. You have 30 platinum.
Oh, the PP's for platinum black. Okay.
Platinum pieces.
Karama, you know what you need to use that money for?
Well,
You gotta buy Vestro, right?
what you talking about? Yeah, I can't buy Vestal ring in the dwarf country. I gotta make sure it's high quality.
They're the best metal and like jewel workers
You know, you
ever.
did just unattune from a ring you've been very attuned to for like the entirety of the adventure.
Ooh.
Yeah.
You want to go put some diamonds in that ring?
Is it
Let-
dripped out enough?
So
Yeah, like that one's a real special one to you.
Uh-huh.
Like specifically you. Like there's a difference between like, yeah, she's like from the wealthiest family, she can afford anything. So I think it'd be better to get her something more meaningful than expensive.
It is the ring of the fox.
But what do I know?
And you could put 7 diamonds in it for its 7 tails.
Damn, alright. Good luck with affording that.
so about those speed boots for the
About those speed boots, you might need to hold off on that.
the speed boots.
Speed boats.
Fine.
Damn.
I'm gonna do it.
Also, speaking of rings, off game, one of my coworkers, Roxy, she Filipino. Everything she got her like a little rich old white lady.
Oh.
Sugar daddy.
Yeah.
Good for
35
her.
carats.
5 kids.
35 carats.
Oh.
He like literally, like that thing is gigantic. And
If any of you guys know sugar daddies, then find out if they like D&D, and if they do, send them this way.
and he finna buy her a house. So I was just like, shit.
Why does she
Say I'd
have jobs?
rather a house than
Well, she
a...
had the job first.
They're trying
It's
to add
always
any
good to
more.
have a backup.
They're trying to add any more to the roster, you know? Like,
Yeah, right.
Like, just.
They gotta have good heads.
Do they want a hand
Some
job from Danny
Danny
DeVito?
DeVitos.
Probably.
I'm just saying, like, I think about it now, whenever I grab my boobs, I was like, this could be what it's like to be grabbed by Danny DeVito. That's kind of
That
weird.
chat, we'll, yeah. All right.
Danny DeVito grabbed you.
No.
Who wouldn't?
That's your granddad.
That's why he'd a goat, literally,
Thought that just occurred to
because
me.
he can.
Oh, we have a Drew thought.
Well, Drew thought. Let's hear it.
All right, so I don't know how much we did with the fight with the general thingy. Any kind of antidotes against drought poisons
Oh,
or whatever. I don't know if Dwyer.
yes, and you actually don't have to buy any. They will just give you one each as you are part of the war effort.
Okay, cool.
Like, that is absolutely something. There's probably...
Scrolls
And
Yeah, what about screws?
of sea invisibility. Thank you
shit.
for reminding me there are Dwergar afoot.
Also, guys, just again, that's probably one of the things that there's a whole neighborhood like dedicated to making every day. Like you guys know, different neighborhoods, different boroughs are dedicated to making stuff. The civilian population. So there's definitely like all the herbalists in town are like working around the clock, losing sleep. Okay, yeah. Switch sea invisibility.
Yeah.
I believe it's second level.
The second level, that would
Yeah.
be 500 gold.
Is there a church of Bacchus?
I don't think Bacchus has churches.
He has
It's bars.
rehab centers, estates, bars, hospitals. So it's not directly like a church, but it is a
There's
worship
definitely a
avenue for
Bacchus bar.
Dude glow up from back in the day. He was just bars.
I'm asking
Yes.
because I have the acolyte background, and they typically will give me cocktails of healing and things like that when I go to.
Is that what it says on your
churches.
sheet, huh? Cocktails of healing?
Well, no. So we did it when we went to the estate of Alan Rube.
Yeah.
It was the Temple of Bacchus and Tombstone's Loft. I
Oh,
wrote
yeah.
this down, and you were like,
Oh, that's
because
great.
I have the acolyte feature,
Yeah.
and I get like rest and recuperation and helpfulness wherever
Yes.
I go to churches. It's like those kinds of places would substitute it, and they did it in cocktail form.
Okay, you know what? Definitely yes. Chat, go ahead and name a Bacchus bar for me. Yes, you can.
She just gets a buzz ball.
Give us a fantasy bar name.
Fantasy bar, please, chat. And Gleam 3.
Second level.
Gleam 3.
Gleam 3.
Gleam 3.
Excuse me.
Name of a. Yeah, that is the bar. You head on in there.
You do the secret Bakian handshake, and they will give you reduced prices on any healing potions. They will give you 1 healing buzzball for free.
What
It's
type of healing is it?
it's just normal.
We're here.
It's a normal healing potion.
Which is
2d4 plus 2.
Yeah.
Or 2d8 plus 2. Forget.
Healing
I'm pretty
potions
sure
are all
it's
D4s.
Okay.
but I'll take a D8 if you're giving one.
Send me with your real ass suggestions.
I mean, 2D4s.
Yeah.
If you're
But
gonna-
it's free.
Can you make that face with your camera right? Just I look over and I see that. Just la la la. For no reason at all.
For no reason at all, of course.
Ow!
That help?
No, it's because I'm cold, and when I get cold, I get sleepy.
All right. Just to move this along, anything guys else you want to do kind of above, like, really kind of rapid fire buying or selling in Soch cans?
Oh, a level up potion. I'm level 14.
Yeah, go ahead. 30k.
Night Monkey, steal it!
Night Monkey has been shot to death in the streets of Soch Can.
Shit, he really is Nightwing. Right? What? Or wasn't it Tim Drake that got shot by the Joker?
I don't. That was
Yeah?
Tim Drake. Yeah.
Yeah,
Um,
it was.
yeah,
Got hit with pipes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
The
the
baseball
Joker.
bats.
The
All
Joker
the
beat
terrible
to death.
I was beat to death.
Yeah, Joker beat to death Jason Todd.
Yeah.
Or what? Yeah, was it Grayson that got shot by the Joker? Or was it?
Yeah,
Tim Drake?
Jason got shot by the Joker. Tim Drake shot the Joker.
Yeah.
Drake
Oh.
was the one that Batman, that Joker brainwashed.
Which explains why you thought he could steal this.
Also, I seen the clip recently. It was like, I guess Batman died, and it was like, I think it was either Jason Todd or it was one of them. They were having a conversation like with this dude, and to come to find out like it was the Joker.
Well, if I see the big man,
Yeah.
I'll tell him you said hello.
And they start whooping his ass.
So that scene, I love the scene. That scene is Batman. I got it. Batman has died, so the Joker has become a normal person because there's no one to obsess over.
Yeah.
And that's Jason Todd saying like, "I know you're the Joker," and the Joker's like, "Oh shit," and then gets shit kicked out of him. See, it was like a minute. All right, what else?
That's it, we're done.
Drew.
That's it. You're done. Okay.
You should know better. We
My
can't
side
progress
quest.
the plot.
Your side quest. Yes, you head out to
See what I mean? You should
Sweeney
know better.
Chad's. You walk into Sweeney Chad's. There's an old man with a crazy intricate beard that has gears and steam work in it.
Let's.
Do you need a trim for your Oh.
Sir, I actually need some assistance for a dwarf.
I give out shaving cream and free razors over there.
What's wrong?
Could they have picked anything else than shaving them?
Well, you can.
I love the crown, I do, but the beard, it's so beautiful. What on my face? Touch it. You touch it, and as you stroke it, like little fireworks shoot out and go.
It's adorable.
Thank you.
Well,
I'm an artificer, you know, and I put nicotine in my beard.
well,
Oh, why did they have to use the beard as a symbol for tyranny? I love my beard.
it's beautiful. I actually need some help with someone's beard, though.
Oh, I give out free razors and shaving cream at the wall. Go ahead and take them.
He doesn't know how. So if you
Can I touch you for artificers only?
Yeah.
Thank you. And he runs. He gets up and he hobbles out of his shop, and he grabs like a piece of cardboard and some paint. Does he know where he's going?
He has a sense for it.
Yeah. His beard. So do you go outside to look?
Yeah.
So he's hastily, like, he's got like a step stool and he's red paint and a big board, and he just writes shaving lessons, 1 silver cleaver.
He's making a profit.
He's gotta. You can't barber.
Thank you.
You gotta eat raw.
I got you. Thank you.
Tell everyone to come here. I'll give them a clean shave in the morning for free that comes with the lesson. So I'll shave you. And while I'm shaving, I'll teach you how.
Perfect.
This is Scotty. I've come to shave you. No, thanks, man. I like my hair.
Thanks.
Zorro, I've come to shave you.
So, does he have any business cards?
Yeah, absolutely.
So Dandy takes a business card.
Sweeney Chad.
He's got a business rock.
business rock.
It's not just a boat.
No, it's on the razors.
It's a little
on the
business rock.
razors.
And when you, I like it being on the razors too, but I also like little business rock. You tap it on the table, and just like a minor illusion pops up. It's like,
She takes the rock and she goes off running. Back
take
to
more! He just starts throwing rocks at you.
That's a nice out of context clip.
Starts throwing rocks at you.
He hands you a bag of rocks. You tell everyone, young Shader.
I didn't know you were a barber. Throwing rocks at kids.
So Dandy takes off.
Justice.
Yep.
Dandy takes off back to the meat stand.
Okay.
I've got a solution
Huh?
for your beard.
I don't have a beard.
I know, and that's an important symbol of the resistance. So
She hands him a rock.
It's a rock. he knows what it is. He knows what it is. It's a rock.
Mr.
He cracks it down. Sweeney Chad's.
Sweeney Chad's is doing beard lessons.
Beard lesson? What the hell's a beard lesson? What the fuck's a beard lesson, Lottie?
But first you go like this, spin around, double take 3 times. 1, 2, 3.
I have no.
Stop on your right foot. Don't forget it.
I have no idea what you're referencing.
What is it
The
every
one
time,
thing you
Case?
never get.
Is it SpongeBob?
Yeah.
Son of a bitch. It's always fucking SpongeBob.
This is like season 1 SpongeBob.
It is. This is
going
school.
way back.
This is 90s SpongeBob.
Anyway, you guys enjoying Dungeons and Dragons chat?
What the fuck?
Dungeons and SpongeBob?
What's a beard lesson, Lottie?
Sponges and Bobs.
Lassie.
And
A beard shaving lessons.
To shaving lesson.
Listen, I just ran like 6
Characters. Wait, which one is this?
Nope, not helping.
Madison City blocks.
God
okay?
damn it!
You didn't want to tell me the name. You didn't want to tell me the name. That's on you.
Well, thank you.
This fucking
No, we sure are not.
And you can use that gold I gave you because it's only one.
I like how we got the tank out for today,
You go to
too.
the ATM.
I should check on Jeffrey. See if he's having a good day. And he goes over this chip.
He's just got a few bagels covered in blue cheese.
Maybe it's the same one. If I get over a 50 and it's the same one.
You said he transports around.
So every gnome has like a couple of blocks. They're not like it's not one gnome. It's every ATM.
Are you sure it's not Javert?
Also, I'm Lady Lamb
He's the only cop in France. Because he's everywhere.
Good job.
It's a cultural thing.
Okay. Good luck.
Thank you. Do you want another sandwich for free?
Hell yeah!
He makes you another Colross.
Is that in honor of your friend?
No, but I did realize that after I. Yeah.
All right. Well, I've gotten several meals today, guys. So
She eating good.
big turkey.
Actually, you know, she comes up with like a basket of these like weird meat wraps.
Do
So
we
it's
have Tupperware of holding?
So if you
The Alondian.
So if you go to Alondian Bank and make an account, you actually get a free Tupperware set.
I'm just saying, imagine a Tupperware of holding and a CC's pizza when you're broke.
And they don't know it's of holding.
Well, see, you weren't supposed to. Poor hack, everybody. You hide it under the table and you just kind of
Forget about it.
shift it in there.
All right. Anything else before you guys go to the meeting place?
We're good.
Why are you ashamed of my Tupperware of holding?
Well, we finna go on the escort mission. I don't think niggas need Tupperware.
Yes, to keep our food fresh!
Excellent use.
Damn! Damn, I caused Jeremy to use one. Excellent.
It's just, I love it. It's just,
Oh my god, it's Leroy Clown. Shit, what was his name?
Chad, did you hear that?
I forgot about
Did it again. We gotta write it down.
We gotta write it down.
I hope somebody heard that. Chat, let me know you're there.
It's a good idea, fuck you.
I love you, baby girl. I love you. I love you.
Alright, so unless we want to drop the 5k and the +2 armor, which we could do, I don't have anything else.
I'm ready to go. I did my good deed. Didn't even know I was meant to do it.
That was great.
And we had to get a fresh haircut before the trip.
Please.
For someone that's not us.
Crash now.
Neighbors don't need that either.
We gotta be crispy before we go on the trip.
You know what? Actually, everyone, you guys do all meet up at Sweeney Chad's, and he gives all you guys a fresh cut before you leave.
I don't want
So we
to.
all have
Cutting
Look,
on a cobalt.
He just shines you.
He gives
Every
he
cent.
pulls out like a rock shining. Like,
ever since we fought to give a little kid therapy when we was leaving the town, I put nothing against us now. I put nothing against us. I didn't know it's something crazy every time we from
And
leave.
our next tier 3 sub will be our therapist.
yes, next tier 3 sub will be the
Therapist finally
therapist.
coming. The whole
But not for
party.
the kids. We already said
The
one for
whole
the
party
kids. This
needs
was
a
only for us.
Fuck them
We
kids.
are the kids.
I mean, have you
We're over here like SpongeBob references.
I had no
Where'd you get
idea.
this?
I was just like, what is this?
I need you to know that the therapist is probably going to be really confused, like Drax Lager on the couch. You know, when I was a dragon.
Just writes delusional. Like, has grand delusion.
When we reach,
Being a
when we reach
dragon.
666 subs, we'll do the therapy episode.
I have something different planned for 6
No,
seconds.
he's
Scary.
destroying the world.
It's
It's
scary.
Okay, fine. When we reach arbitrary number, we'll do the therapy episode.
60,
It's after the familiar one,
69.
though. 69, 420. Yeah.
Right.
Did we win?
Yes, I
All
think
right.
if there's nothing else you want,
Yeah, we
will
all
fin-
got fresh cuts eating our meat sandwiches.
Yep.
Great.
Fresh cuts, eat your meat sandwiches as you roll
Make sure you
into
put it in Tupperware.
a as you roll into where the mining carts are, deep beneath the Karaz Angkor is where we'll end tonight's session, and we'll begin the next one with you guys escaping via train car.
Karama just wants to hit something.
I'm sorry, babe.
Quick, just give some diggy
Karama,
goblin
We get
or
in a
something.
fight with
Karama, someone
Just
walks up and
There's
tries.
just like 5 drow that we have to get through to
Karama,
get
someone
there.
walks up and tries to rob you. What do you do?
Punch the initiative.
19.
19. That hits. Roll damage.
Oh no.
He's gonna kill this robber.
Shut up.
I'm raging, so that's the bad part about it. I should.
You can.
You can. You could have
No,
raged.
mad
you're
about
not
You have a
raging.
bonus action, rage.
Yeah, I got mad. I need a D12.
I got mad. I need a D12. Bored.
Red one.
I need D6. You
The
got a
regular
D6?
one. These are not my dice, Jeremy. Here. You're
Thank
welcome.
you.
You can use one of my dice.
For the hole.
Oh, man.
I reroll once.
That's good. Bonus.
Yeah.
12 plus 6 is 18.
Alright, 18 plus 16.
19 plus 16 is 35. You're wanted for murder.
That's why we're leaving.
That's why we leave. That's why we leave.
No, it's okay.
We can get a pardon later.
He did this before the haircut, so now they won't recognize him.
And I thought I was a potential criminal.
Not me.
That's not the potential about him.
That's true.
Not me and
It
Scott.
was
We got matching
self-defense.
papers.
I was about to say, shockingly, I'm assuming Chad there. Is his name Chad?
Yes.
Chad is actually really good with dreads. Believe it or not.
I'm
Won't be
sure
the
he
first
is.
and last time I murdered somebody.
And tune
Here
in,
I go killing again.
tune
keep
in
fucking
next
around, we
week for
will
the
find
very interesting Tank and Donkey Kong fight.
Yeah.
Alright.
We had to get our momentum rolling again.
have to hit him with your sword. You could have punched him.
Yeah, good.
He was too busy
So-
raging.
I was raging.
I was too mad to think.
Fun fact: I have actually reached the end of the available space in this notebook.
Oh my god.
So I'll have a new notebook on our next time. But I left a little line at the end that I would like to read.
Go for it.
In dark times, should the stars also go out? Nothing is ever done alone. All we have is each other. Fight like hell.
I like it. I like it. I thought it was gonna be his N-word
Who done?
quote, but that is much better. That was gonna be
He's not
Jeremy's
allowed to
quote.
say
You
that.
can't write it down either.
No, Jeremy's quote is in here, but that's why we're getting a new notebook.
This notebook's now a hate crime.
Yeah,
That's why I always wait till you get to the end of it.
yeah, yeah. These notebooks don't need Tupperware.
I ain't gonna
I'm
lie.
sorry, I still cannot believe my Tupperware of holding pissed you off that much.
Look, it didn't. It just, you know.
This was great,
It's on,
guys.
it's on top of everything else. Like,
It's practical.
I let you get away with the beard cut. If Cassie would have said that beard cut, you know I would have been on Cassie like crazy. I actually let you slide on the beard.
I didn't want to shop.
Alright,
I
we're
wanted to
getting
fight
close to rating.
Alright, we're rating out.
Rating out live.
See you next time. See you Tuesday. That was really fun, guys. That was very fun.